Acumen.
This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
From the Queen Studios of New York, UFC Copenhagen UFC Bellator recap. Yeah, UFC Fight Week. Let's go with the MMA. Yeah. All right, so there we go. I fucked up the intro.
No, it was
Amazing.
great. What are you talking about?
I should, you know what? I should write down what I'm going to say in the intro. I just start making shit up, and I'm just like, what am I talking about? I don't even know. UFC, listen, we're going to do the recap of the Copenhagen card.
Yeah.
We're going to do the Bellator. We're going to talk a little about Bellator. The BMF poster is out. We'll discuss that. And you know what? We'll start right off the bat with that shit. Did you know, Jesse?
What?
This poster, okay, it's a black and white poster. And this is a super chat. King K coming in.
Izzy comes out, win or lose. What's the line?
What's the line now? Let's see. Just go to the old DSI. Jesse, should we take him to the DSI?
Yes.
All right, let's see where it's at right now. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, King K, for the first donation of the evening. There's a brand new donation. We're not going to say what it is. Just link in the description. See who finds that first. All right, let's go to the DSI. Let's see where the odds are for this weekend's extravaganza. And you know, it's funny. Like, I want to save it. On Wednesday, we have Devin Clark on, who's fighting very soon. But the Australia card is going to be fantastical. It's pretty much even. How about this, Jesse?
Yeah.
Whittaker, Adesanya, even.
Near even.
Yeah. So it's basically a coin toss. With that being said, I'm all over Whittaker in this fight. I love it, especially that's even. I'm loving it. But Jesse's loving Adesanya. So what do you think, Jesse? Is this a betting fight?
No, I wouldn't bet on this fight.
No.
Nah. You're not going to make anything off of it.
Well, if you think about it.
You'd have to drop a lot of money in order to make anything off of this fight, I feel. It's a great fight.
Wait, hold on a second. There's no heavy favorite in this thing, so this is a perfect fight to bet.
I don't know. See, I think if you're going to bet on BetDSI, there's a few other fights on the main card that I would 100% drop money on this weekend.
Wow. Okay, well, we definitely disagree on that because...
But I'm not a bettor, so, you know.
Robert Whittaker, I mean, this guy is arguably the best at middleweight. And now you have an even line against Adesanya, who's very good. I'm not going to knock him. He's very good, very one-dimensional. But, man, I would love that bet. I think I might have to drop some tacos on the Whittaker.
Oh,
considering that's...
man.
I mean, he was the favorite in this fight.
Man.
Now it's even. I like that. I like what the DSI is doing. So if you'd like to place a bet, link in the description. That's tempting me over there, Jesse. It's a little tempting of me. All right. Anyway, the thumbnail over here, does this look like anything to you? Masvidal versus Diaz.
Does it look like anything to me?
I totally missed it. I saw it on Instagram.
Are you giving me a hint or?
It's a black and white poster.
Right.
Of Jorge Masvidal and Jorge
Masvidal.
Nate Diaz.
And Nate
Fuck
Diaz.
me. Yeah, Nate Diaz.
Okay, and I'm supposed to be looking for something?
Is it a play on something?
Super chat.
You don't know.
Don't tell me. Don't
All right,
tell
hold
me.
on. Super chat?
I meant, is he clearly homosexual? Put money on hook.
Oh, well, there you go.
Can you give me a hint?
Thank you. All right, Jess, take a look. It's so funny how I missed it. It's a black and white poster, okay? A black Masvidal, white versus, and a black Diaz.
It must be going right over my head.
So that is a play on parental advisory. Yep. That's what it's a play on.
Really?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the little sign that's on the top corner of televisions when they're playing like a risky movie.
Yeah, risky. Edgy. That's what it is.
Oh, wow.
Right over my freaking head.
I never would have gotten that.
Yeah,
wow.
that's what they did over there. So you take a look at this. Super
right.
edgy. Super edgy poster. Explicit content. Parental advisory. That's what they're going for with this.
Wow.
I don't know. Did anyone else know that?
That's interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah. I was like, okay. Well, I mean, I get what they're doing there, but it went right over my head. I went on Instagram and someone said it. I was like, holy shit, I didn't even think that.
That's smart. It's a good move by the UFC if people were to get it.
She's too young. No, Jesus Christ. They have it on.
I'm not that fucking. What do you think? I'm like 10? Jesus.
They're still doing the parental advisory. What are they? You can't be too old for this. This is on iTunes. This is on our iTunes. What do you mean she's too young? That means she's what the fuck?
I feel like people.
What does that even mean?
People like to somehow portray me as being like 10 years old to make you uncomfortable.
It's literally, if you go to our iTunes, we have a parental advisory on it. The exact same thing. So it's not just on CDs. Jesus Christ.
There's someone
that shows how old this audience is.
There's someone else on our social media who hasn't been around for a while and likes to say that I'm growing in, or I grew into a nice young lady, and I'm like, I was an adult when you knew me. What do you mean I grew? It's not like I was 14 when you first knew me. It's like a play on words to try and get into your head, you know?
Yeah, Boss Coger's got it right. JBH is 13. I am 97.
Wonderful.
This is true. Sometimes I feel like that. Anyway, so that is the poster. I was actually shocked by that. Now, okay, I like the fight. I don't want to keep on dumping on BMF. The poster is not the worst poster in the world. It's kind of bizarre that I didn't even pick that up, the parental advisory thing. But I'm not going to slam it. It's an alright poster. I consider it, like the Weidman versus Reyes poster is ridiculously bad. You know, that's a terrible poster. This one here is a little bit better. It's blah, but...
So... You think Weidman versus Reyes poster was bad? Wait till you see the poster I'm about to expose to you tonight.
Well, you have a juicy one?
I have another poster, and boy, did they really work on this one. It's almost like they have a concept now where they're like, oh, let's stay consistent with the posters. So they're starting to do the same thing and just change the faces and kind of add a few squiggles here and there or a few scratches here and there. But it's all the same. You're going to love it.
No, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I like posters because we put the thumbnails together, and I have an art background, so I like to look at this stuff. Jesse made a great point saying Nate Diaz's arm is chopped off in the poster. So, I mean, that's a little retarded, but it's not. I guess it's not the worst. So we have an amputee Nate Diaz poster. Parental advisory. One man's missing an arm.
Wonderful.
Awesome. All right, so let's talk about this Cannonier thing.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, this is not something that's going to go viral here, and it should go viral because what Cannonier did this weekend was completely dominate Jack Hermansson.
Yeah.
I mean, just destroyed him, catapulting him up the rankings, and this is going to be interesting, talking about who should be next for the Gorilla.
Yes.
You know, the Joker just got pummeled here. The Joker was due for an L, and Cannonier, he sure planted it on him. So this was the highlight of the card, which the card wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the worst. Gunnar Nelson shit the bed once again. This guy Madsen just destroyed Bilardo. And you had Cutie Laba. This is a big win for Jesse over here. Just running over Roundtree. And spoiler alert, this is a fight that I just saw the chat wasn't moving. So I'm like, great, this is fantastic. This is a fight that big one for a Cutie Laba.
I can actually read Jack Hermansson's statement because he did make a statement following his loss while you fix the chat.
All right, I'm going to fix that thing.
So according to MMA Mania, Jack Hermansson released a statement on UFC Copenhagen TKO loss. It was a mixed night of results for the Nordic crowd at Saturday's UFC Copenhagen event. Denmark's Olympic hero Mark Madsen pulled off an impressive first-round knockout in his UFC debut, and Nicholas Dalby also earned a decision win. But Iceland's Gunnar Nelson continues to struggle, and the great sweet hope Jack Hermansson lost his main event fight against Jared Cannonier, getting TKO'd with ground and pound early in the second round. It was a disappointing result for a man who we just seen dominating Ronaldo Jacare Souza back in April. Just as disappointed, Hermansson himself, who released this video statement on Instagram following the loss. If you click on the link, you can actually see the statement he posted on Instagram.
All right. Let's check it out on the IG. The IG. There's the Joker.
That's the Joker.
Very flattering. Why is it a little chopped? Well, anyway, you get the point.
Hi guys, I just came back from the arena, and as you know, it did not go my way tonight. And I just want to say that I'm terribly sorry that I couldn't perform for you guys tonight. And thank you to everybody that has been supporting me before, during, and after my fight. I really appreciate your love. And I promise you guys that I will get back into the gym, learn from this, grow, develop, and come back as a better fighter.
Jack Hermansson's State of the Union.
And give you guys a better performance the next time.
All right, so class act over there.
Yeah.
Addresses the fans.
Yeah.
Gives his little speech in what looks like to be, I think he's sitting on the toilet, right? Because that's a bathroom tiles in the background.
I noticed that too. I was like, where the fuck? It must be like in the shower or
Here
something.
I am in the bathroom. I'm taking a steamy dump. And I'd like to, I was here thinking about the loss, and I would just want to talk to the fans. Poop is nice.
Big congratulations to my opponent, Jared Cannonier. You did a great job tonight.
I got blacked.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So there you go. Well,
There
no
you go.
tears. I mean, it's a big loss for the guy.
Yeah.
It really is a big loss. You go over to the rankings, and, Wednesday it'll be straightened out. So nothing has moved yet. Cannonier was at 9. Hermansson was at 5. So that kind of sucks for Jack. He was taking leaps forward, and now he's gonna take a big step back. You got to think what's next. You got Costa, you got Romero, you got Gastelum. Adesanya's fighting Whittaker. Weidman moves up. Souza moves up. So Cannonier is gonna leap into the mix. You could say he's one fight away.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe fight the Soldier of God. See those two go at it. Yo Romero coming off a loss. That'd be interesting. That'd be fucking crazy. Costa coming off a win. I don't think he should take a step back. He should be probably the next in line. So the middleweight's getting interesting. Cannonier's making it a little bit more interesting. So congratulations to Cannonier. And I don't think Hermansson's completely done. I think this is just a quick step back, and he'll be back in the mix. But I'm liking middleweight. It's finally juicing up here, or getting a little more full, because we've been seeing the same people over and over again. So congratulations to Cannonier. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Hello, peoples.
Wonderful,
King
wonderful.
K says John McClane Cowboy put out blueprint on Al if Hooker follows it should be easy work. Beantown, yay, hi Ann, not much love from Boston, girl. Jean-Paul Lescaut, Adesanya going to be the guy and Jones will embarrass himself. Pedophilia, I just want to know how you're going to celebrate JBH's birthday in 3 years when she turns 18. Ha! 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 Ha!
Casual.
That was a casual joke, man.
Oh, man.
You got to catch up with the times. King K. Al leans in too much knee from Hooker up the middle will pull him or put him out. 2 joints, Pete, you're such a cock. He is.
Oh.
But we leave him in there because the MMA-Holes are made of cocks.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it looks like people really want to talk about the UFC Australia card, and I don't blame them.
Yes.
We can go on and talk about how well Cannonier fought and the people that shit the bed on this. Let's talk about St. Preux real quick. I mean, he's back. This guy is back in business. Everyone was counting him out, and he got the Von flu again. St. Preux flu. The St. Preux flu. So nice job by Oven St. Preux and Nicholas Dalby coming back, getting a nice big win over Alex Oliveira. So, I mean, if we open up the phone lines later, we can talk some more about this card. But we pretty much touched it. If you have any questions in the chat you want to discuss about it, we can do that as well. The Bellator events then happened this weekend. I spoke about the Friday thing. I don't think we really have to go back into that. I am not buying it. I've seen some people on Facebook now throwing it in there that perhaps that was the fix with the Gallagher fight. Something did not add up. Something did not add up in that fight.
That was not a fix.
This dude tapped he's like, I just want to get a couple of drinks.
MMA fans will look for anything. If someone wins that they think has any sort of advantage whatsoever, they'll look for anything to say that fight was fixed.
So
anything. They'll reach as far further than their arm can extend.
So what would I have? I met James Gallagher.
Yeah.
Right? Nice kid. He did an interview. Real nice guy. I'm actually rooting for James Gallagher. You know, listen, I'm on the Connor side of things. He's Connor's boy. Why would I say that's fixed against James Gallagher?
Because you need an explanation for why something happened so easily.
Jess, did you watch that choke?
Yes.
It did not even look like he was in. And he tapped so fucking fast. It was a bizarre. He went for a flying knee. They linked up. He went for the guillotine. And it didn't even look like he was underneath the chin. It didn't even look like he was cranking the head. You couldn't really see much of what was going on there. And it was just like, I'm done. I don't buy it. I'm sorry. In Dublin, a fill-in fight, they probably listen, just take the dive, kid. Just step in. We can't lose our main event. Take the dive. And then they did Venom Page dirty with the stupid shit. He's an idiot. But what they did to Venom Page is ridiculous.
Did Venom Page dirty, not Bellator. Bellator.
That was a paycheck tap. I'm actually curious what the chat says about the Gallagher fight. She says it wasn't fixed. James Gallagher, listen, I'm rooting for you, kid. You're an obnoxious son of a bitch. But I like that shit. I'm into that. But I'm not buying that win.
Not fixed, says John McLean. Van Shipman Danis has 2-0 undefeated record against killers. Russian RS. Bellator is just a fucking joke. Birdman, you don't need to fix a fight when you're facing a can. The MMA superfan giving up MMA for Sober October. Gonna miss you guys. What is Sober October? Oh, I would never be able to do that.
Yeah. Maybe on Not the MMA-Holes we'll talk about the Giants game. And we'll talk about Sober October.
But I still had fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
What'd you think? I mean, and congratulations to the Giants going back to 500, destroying the Washington Redskins. Not a big thing because the Redskins are now 0-4. Yeah. But, Jesse, go into your first game real quick.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was surreal. It's like you're so used to seeing these teams on TV all the time. My whole life I've been watching these teams on TV, and now it's like I got to see a professional league team in real life, and I got to see Daniel Jones right in front of me throwing a ball to Manning back and forth, and it's like you see that on TV, and then you see him in real life, and you want to touch him, you know? It's like just to say I touched Manning and Jones.
Nice.
You know?
I don't have to touch them, but it is cool though when you go to a game, any events. When you see the behind the scenes stuff, it's kind of cool.
So cool.
See him warming up and shit like that.
The stadium was awesome. Yeah. Great stadium. Loved it.
Well,
the people were cool. The Giants fans are like, there's like a family, Giants fans.
Yeah.
They're all like a family. Like it's really awesome. I got super drunk in the third quarter. I was not feeling well, but I only missed the third quarter, and then I came back and I watched the fourth quarter. But I watched most of the game. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was anytime it's a walk in the park for your team, they just run over the opposing team. It's great. I'll take that any game I go to. You don't get many of those. So congratulations to the Giants and the Giant fans out there.
Oh, yeah. Give me that stank breath. Oh, give me that stank breath. Give me that stank breath. Oh, yeah. Give me that stank breath. Give me that stank breath. Stank breath.
Vlad did it.
Goloho was a clear fix. Who the fuck taps that quick without fighting the said? Here's a little check under the table to take the dive, kid. We have too much invested into brewing up our own Connor cash cow.
There you go. See, Vlad, we're on the same page. And what do you think? Vlad's the first one to do the stank breath.
Thomas Waters says, "What the fuck?" It appears that they like it.
All right, it's a hit.
Enjoy it.
The $5.50 stank breath donation. Vlad, put that in the history books. He's the first one to drop the one. Thank you, Vlad. Appreciate it.
Wonderful.
Give me that stank breath. All right. I'm just picturing doing an interview, and then all of a sudden, oh, yeah, give me that stank breath. All right. So how about that? Vlad's saying that it's fixed, Jesse. You say no?
I say no.
All right. Before we get into the news stories, I want to run through our sponsors. The Theragun is in the other room.
Yes.
Oh, the Theragun is in the other room. Hopefully tomorrow we can record an unboxing, and then live on the channel we will massage ourselves with it sexually. Let's get to the bets, because this weekend, Adesanya and Whittaker,
yes,
pretty much even. So if you want to place a bet, this weekend's going to be a fun one. Tell them how it's done.
Just because you're not in Vegas doesn't mean you can't bet on MMA and UFC. BetDSI offers online wagering and has been paying winners for 20 years. Use the link in the description with promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, and get up to 100% bonus match as well as $25 as a welcome bonus today. BetDSI also offers betting options for everything, including NFL, NCAA football, NBA, NHL, UFC, and all the major sports, politics, reality TV, esports, virtually everything. We play there ourselves and recommend BetDSI. If you want to add some excitement advice or any other sports you are watching, once again, go to BetDSI with the link in the description below using promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, and get a limited time 100% bonus offer as well as $25 as a welcome bonus to make some extra cash on the sports you know and love. It's only a game until you bet it at BetDSI.
Yes, BetDSI!
Wonderful.
Jesse, I think after the stream, I think I'm putting on Bobby Knuckles. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm loving it because it's gonna be such a fun fight because I'm so one side and you're the other side. Yeah. Now we'll put a little money on it.
If the fight's not fun, the reaction alone will be the best.
Let us know in the chat if you think we should pull the trigger. It probably doesn't matter because I'm gonna do it. There it is, the Theragun.
Do you put your body to the test day in and day out? Do your muscles feel stressed and fatigued so much that it hurts just to get out of bed in the morning? Whether you're a rigorous athlete or a hard worker, you want to buy a massage gun that provides the best therapy in the market. Theragun provides an all-in-one massage and recovery tool. Theragun helps you release muscle tension, soreness, and recover faster. Use the link in the description below and start using a deep muscle massage treatment unlike anything you've ever felt. Again, head over to Theragun.com with the link in the description and start feeling better, moving better, and recovering faster with tension and soreness relief.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Theragun. This thing is a freaking beast. I'm looking at this box over here. All right, turn the music off. I'm going to throw up.
Okay.
I'm going to vomit all over the box. I can't wait. I'm like shaking. Now, we can't really just open it and use it. We gotta unbox it. We gotta charge this thing. It comes with 2 batteries, and holy fuck, I can't wait to put this up Jesse's pussy. It's gonna be fucking. Thighs.
It charges, or do you just put the battery in?
So it comes with 2 batteries, a spare battery, so you can have one ready to go.
Yeah.
And then you can use one at so you charge it beforehand, and you can just rotate them. So there it is, the Theragun. This is the newest model over here. Can't wait to use this shit.
The G3 Pro. I'm so excited.
How about that? To those people out there that's saying, the MMA holes suck, the MMA holes this and that, we got the best fucking sponsors in the game. The best sponsors in the game, and I can't wait to use that during sex.
Do you own a business, event, or organization and are looking for the most efficient tools and for marketing and advertising? Sticker Mule offers easy online ordering with a 4-day turnaround and free online proofs with free shipping. Use the link in the description to Sticker Mule and get incredible promotional materials such as durable and waterproof vinyl stickers, coasters, magnets, customized tape, labels, bumper stickers, and more. Sticker Mule offers full color printing at the highest quality that you deserve. Free shipping, free online proofs, fast production, satisfaction guaranteed. We use Sticker Mule for all of our marketing needs, and we've never been happier.
Choo-choo!
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. We lost the donation. What the? Got it. Anonymous.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo,
we're going to get into the news in a second. Anonymous in.
Jesse, it's jokes. We know you're grown, and Chris, we know you used to be. You're putting on a quality program. Keep up the good work. Also, your merch is lit, but I think you need a shirt with a new phrase. For example, what bobaloo bop, bill lop, bam boom.
Well, think about it. Thank you, Anonymous, for the donation.
Wop,
you
bobaloo bop, balop, bamboo.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, look at that. Very kind of you. By the way, people, it's becoming a thing, the gerbil.
Oh,
for
because you made the big deal about it. And you know what's funny? When I was reading it today, I had every intention to pronounce it durable so that it didn't sound like gerbil.
I've noticed you've really...
I'm focusing on it.
All right.
So you don't make fun of me.
I'm not making... Listen, we're not making fun of you, Jesse.
It's durable.
It's durable?
Durable. But I say durable now.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that you can't say I'm saying gerbil.
No, listen. I believe that you said durable. I'm not saying you didn't. But
durable.
Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. Who knows? Anyway, you want to get back into the commercial?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the... there it is. Stick with me.
Free shipping, free online proofs, fast production, satisfaction guaranteed. We use Sticker Mule for all of our marketing needs, and we've never been happier with the products we receive. Visit Sticker Mule with the link in the description today.
Yes, Sticker Mule. And there's the gerbil! The gerbil's here! Dance, gerbil! The gerbil loves stickers! This gerbil loves the fucking stickers! All right. Easy, gerbil. Took me a while to find that gerbil.
I know. I was trying to slow down on the promotion. I was like, maybe if I slow down a little, he'll get it done faster.
I'm trying to babble so the gerbil could pop up. I'm like, ah, damn it, gerbil, where are you? All right, let's get to the last last sponsor. We'll get into the news. Holy fuck. Oops.
Timeless.
Whoops.
Timeless CBD sees a gap in the industry between quality and affordability. This is a CBD company that strives to make top-notch products at prices people can afford. All of Timeless CBD's products are carefully handmade at their facility. Each and every batch is third-party tested. Visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description and get your hands on only the best CBD products, such as full-spectrum oils, gummies, pain salves, freezes, BCAAs, and more. Use promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, for up to 20% off of your entire order. We use Timeless CBD on a daily, and we haven't felt this good in years. We recommend Timeless CBD to anyone seeking treatment for numerous conditions. Once again, visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description and use promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, and get up to 20% off of your entire purchase.
Oh, yes. Timeless CBD!
Wonderful.
One of my favorites. I love these sponsors. I love them all. Real Bearded Men, 15% off. Promo code MMA-Hole. So you got promo codes MMA-Hole for Timeless, Real Bearded, and BetDSI. Link in the description. Theragun, we've got some new models in over there. Sticker Mule's got a bunch of discounts. Link in the description for everything.
Sticker Mule does monthly promotions.
Oh, I need another note. In Podbean and iTunes, I got to put these in the description. Give them a little extra pop. We didn't add that in our contract, but I'm a nice guy. All right, let's do this. Let's get to business. Let's get into business, friends. And thank you again for the donations and sponsors. You're all wonderful, wonderful. Jesse!
Jesse!
Let's do this.
It's news, faggots.
Oh, I played a little extra for you.
All right, now, do you want to talk about the Ring Girls first, or do you want to talk about something that Jon Savage posted, which is actually a really good story that I did not catch?
What?
Yes.
Jon Savage scooped you?
Yes, he found a good story on Jon Jones. So I put a picture there because a picture wasn't included in the link.
Okay. Jackson Link. Get it? Oh, okay. It's pretty big.
No, it's Jon Savage's post. I just put a picture there because yeah.
You gotta repost that shit. That's what you gotta do. When someone drops a juicy story, you gotta repost that.
Yeah.
Well, all right. There's your picture. Good.
All right. So according to BJPen.com, former Jackson Wink striking coach has gone ballistic on Jon Jones and Mike Winkeljohn.
Oh man, what?
And I read the story, and huge props to Jon Savage. This is a good story.
Wait, hold on a second. This is perfect timing because Wednesday, Devin Clark's coming on. Devin Clark from
you
Jackson
can ask
Wink.
him about this.
Oh, Devin, we're gonna ask you about this. You get ready, Devin. We go. All right, good. What's
All
this
right.
about?
Former Jackson Wink striking coach Frank Lester wrote a scathing post on his social media ripping coach Mike Winkeljohn and UFC light heavyweight champ Jon Jones. In the post, Lester said that both Winkeljohn and Jones did him dirtier than anyone else ever has.
Whoa.
And
he did the coach dirtier? Jon Jones?
Yeah, Jones and Winkeljohn both did Lester dirtier than anyone ever has.
Damn. No one likes Winkle. What's going on? You know what? We're Facebook friends with.
Well, this coach also
with Wink now.
Accused Jon Jones of owing him $13,000 in payment for duties from his last title fight.
Wait, hold on. From poop? From his last title fight?
Yes, from poop.
Wait, so he's owed poop from his last title fight.
Yes.
So why does he want the duties?
I guess he lended the duties over to Jones, and Jones didn't.
So they're fighting over duties?
Dues. Yeah.
D's. Okay.
All right. Lester says he is no longer part of the team as a result. Now, if you click on the link, there is a post.
What link am I clicking on?
This click, the BJ panel. And
the Jackson Wink?
Yeah, scroll down a little bit, and there's a picture of a house you'll see. And that is the post right there. All right. So here's
something out of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, well, here's what he said. After 3 different houses, being screwed over by the best team in the world at Jackson Wink MMA, and #1 pound-for-pound fighter on the planet, Johnny Bones, on over $13K on his last title fight, myself, my wife, and our children, Jordan, Braden, and baby on the way, Aria, finally have a home big enough for all of us. I have no regrets. I did my job, and everybody who has followed my journey knows I did my job. Jon Jones and Mike Winkeljohn just did me dirtier than I have ever seen in this fight game. But good always prevails over evil, and we have a home big enough for all of us. I will be opening Tank Mixed Martial Arts in the next 6 months, and we are going to take over the beautiful city of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Whoa, so they're going to compete?
Yes. Karma is real. And John, it's on site with me and you know that. And you stole from my family. You got me fired from my job for no reason, and for that I am grateful, because I will never work for a crook like Mike Winkeljohn again. I'm 10 times the coach you've ever been. You just bought on Greg's name, and unfortunately Jackson's was out in the control of a dirtbag. But fuck you all very much. The only thing that comes to mind when I hear your names are cowardice and deceit. It's on site, Jon Bones Jones, so keep that security close, fuckboy.
Wait, so hold on a second. I'm confused.
I'll tell you in a minute.
The gym's going to be in the house? Where are they putting this in?
No, he bought a new house.
In the backyard?
Hold on.
He bought a new house. What's the house have to do with anything?
Because he's kind of saying I was still able to get our dream home even without your $13K that you owe me.
I was wondering if he was going to have like an office and he's going to put a little gym in there. He's like, hey guys, come on over in my beautiful new house.
So he continued on to say, so keep that security close, fuck boy. We both know you ain't no real one.
He called him a fuck boy?
Yes.
Wait, he called Jon Jones a fuck boy?
Yes.
Oh my God. What? He called arguably the greatest of all time a fuck boy?
Yeah.
This doesn't seem like a very professional human being.
And then he said, real ones don't steal from pregnant women and their families. And then he put hashtag war certified, hashtag tank life, hashtag on site, hashtag run it, hashtag JBJ. Now, because this is so important, this is not the first sign of dysfunction in Team Jackson Wink, as Lester previously criticized Winkeljohn. However, he stayed on at the gym until now. Winkeljohn has publicly feuded with several past fighters at the gym, including former Jackson Wink staple Donald Cerrone. Still, he remains one of the top coaches of the team he and Greg Jackson built. As for Jon Jones, Winkeljohn is.
Oh, okay.
Lester
sorry.
is no longer there.
Okay, Lester's not there. So you're talking about Winkeljohn. Okay.
Yes. As for Jon Jones, he is currently awaiting the UFC to book him for his next fight, with Chris Weidman being the most recent fighter to call him out. It will be interesting to see if he responds to Lester or if he doesn't give him a public response to these accusations. Now, here's the thing. This whole post, the posting of the house was to show that kind of like a fuck you to Jon Jones. Hey, I did it without the $13,000 you still owe me. A fuck you to Mike Winkeljohn, because now he's going to be opening up his own gym.
Well, I'm following this guy right now.
In Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Need to know more.
And it's going to be apparently one of the biggest competition to Jackson Wink for Albuquerque. Mm-hmm. So, because they're both going to be open in the same city.
Okay. All right. So is it kind of like he was the striking coach, you said?
Yes.
Oh, wait, I know this guy.
And Jones owes him.
Oh, it's this fucking guy? Wait a second. Yeah. Oh, this just got juicier.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was him.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. No way. Yeah, all right. So I'm sorry. This just dropped right now, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
So
but I know this
Jones
dude.
owes him $13K from the last fight. He helped him with his striking.
Yeah, it's the guy that kind of fucked up Mike Perry when Mike Perry went over there.
He seems like a pretty good dude.
Now,
and he got fucked over.
This guy's been there. How long has he been with them? What's up with striking coaches and having problems with gyms? It's always the striking coach that gets the boot.
Maybe they don't get paid.
Wow.
I kind of want to reach out and
we gotta get him on. Yeah, because he's a real dude. Like you see him. Here's his shit with Mike Perry. He's the real dude. Like you see, anytime he's there doing documentaries or anything like that, he basically says it how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. And I think about him is there's never really been anyone who says anything bad about him. So for him to put out a post like this is kind of bizarre, you know?
Now, King K says striking coaches are all fags. You think that's what it is? He's gay?
Maybe. Yeah, that's what it is.
Gaylord.
Wow. So that just dropped over here. So this guy's, he's been with the team for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. Devin. Poor Devin Clark. The guy hasn't been on in a couple of fights now. And every time he comes on, like some
there's always drama.
Last time was the Cowboy Cerrone thing.
Yeah.
And then before that was Jon Jones. And now he's got this shit. And he's probably like, oh, fuck, I got to go on that dopey show again. But Devin's a good guy.
I'm going to hit him over the head. If you don't ask him, I will.
Why wouldn't I ask him? I asked him about Jon Jones, his buddy. And Cowboy. Yeah, I'll ask him about this, of course. Unless you want to ask him, you can ask him. I don't care.
No, I mean, I just want it to be asked.
Wow. So this dude's gone. So I wasn't sure who it was until I saw the picture. I was like, oh shit. So maybe he could compete. I mean, how are you gonna go against Jackson Wink? Maybe you should go a state over or something. You know, maybe he's a little too close. Fucking A. Trouble in Albuquerque. All right. Thank you to Drunk Savage for dropping and breaking the news on the MMA-Holes.com. All right, what else we got over here? Let's skip through some shit.
All right, let's get to the first or second news thingy. You're gonna love it. Everyone's gonna love it because it's about the Octagon Girls.
Booties, yummy, yes.
All right.
Although this is not really much of a booty. Whose ass is this? Looks like my ass.
Well, she's walking, so it looks flatter than it is. She probably does have a booty, but she's walking. You know,
I wasn't believing in flat Earth until I saw this ass, and now I'm starting to believe in it. This looks like my ass. If you shave the hair off my ass,
she's a skinny girl.
What the fuck? Who the hell's ass is that?
She's a little bit of a booty.
That might be Ariane. Doesn't Ariane have a little ass?
Remember, Moss, she's walking, and when one leg is in front, it doesn't look as luscious.
Like me. I swear to God, if I had those shorts on, I would look better.
I bet if her right leg were back,
let's get a little closer.
It would be much more luscious.
All right, tell the story like this.
Okay.
This makes the story better.
All right. Well, apparently there are some feminist groups out there in Australia who are trying to slam the UFC.
Oh God.
For objectifying their females as ring girls. By forcing them to wear these skimpy outfits or scantily clad outfits, calling them scantily clad models. And Dana White shut them down quick.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, it sounds ridiculous, but there have been a lot.
I get it, but.
Wonderful.
All right.
There have been a lot of sporting organizations under fire by these feminist advocacy groups. Some of these for like their cheerleaders, for things like that. So
I think this is Ariane. I'm gonna go with Ariane. Yeah, I think it is. She's been criticized for not having much of an ass. I think it's her. But go ahead. I'm done. I'm on the case.
All right. So the UFC boss Dana White has criticized feminist activists calling for bikini-clad models to be dropped from MMA events, stating that his promotion is not going to ditch Octagon girls who are part of the UFC brand. The so-called anti-cheerleaders campaign, which has rapidly spread all over the world, affecting multiple sports, has finally reached MMA, with female advocate groups urging organizers to stop using models between rounds, something that they see as sexual exploitation of women.
I'm turning gay, but as you read the article, I'm turning more and more gay.
Multiple calls to the scrap the outdated tradition of inviting Octagon girls were voiced ahead of UFC 243 at Melbourne's Marvel Stadium on October 6th, which will be headlined by Robert Whittaker's bout against Israel Adesanya. This is what Dana White said.
What do they want them to wear, tuxedos?
Well, they want them to wear less revealing outfits.
What are they, like jeans and jorts? Like what do they want them to wear?
Well, here's what the activists said. They said, it's 2019. Do we really still need scantily clad women to wander around the middle of the fighting ring between rounds?
Can I answer this? Yes.
And they continued on by saying, grid girls are no longer part of Formula One. Walk-on girls are no longer part of professional darts. Surely it's time to move on. This is the Lord Mayor of Melbourne, Sally Capp, who has been behind this whole initiative. Octagon girls during UFC 230 weigh-in pictures have been shown. However, the UFC boss made it clear he is not going to follow in the footsteps of the Formula One organizers who discontinued the use of grid girls, stressing that the models are ambassadors for the sport. Dana White responded by saying, our Octagon girls, they're as much a part of the UFC brand as anyone. They're ambassadors for our sport. So for someone who has absolutely no education whatsoever about who these girls are and what they do, what they mean to the UFC, to start going off, it's ridiculous. So you can look at any sport you like. Nobody treats women better than we do. And I'd suggest these people calling on them to be banned go have a look at what these girls do with the company, the type of money they're making, he added. He defended...
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
We got Vladimir coming in.
Guaranteed I can describe the look of these feminists complaining. Pink hair, overweight, blonde hair parted to one side, armpit hair and pussy hats. It's never the attractive females that are offended. Good on Dana for not bending over backwards.
I agree.
Yeah.
He said, and so he continued on, and then feminist campaigns have already left cheerleaders jobless in several sports, such as Formula One, bicycle racing, boxing, and basketball. At the beginning of September, Ring Girls were replaced by men at an Aussie boxing event after coming under fire from local activists and women's advocacy groups.
What? The Aussies folded?
Yes.
They seem like the last people that would fold.
It's an Aussie feminist group.
Oh, we got to get Sean Hart.
That's
Sean Hart,
why
you need to kill them.
They came out of the woodwork because the next card is in Australia.
Maybe it's a bunch of kangaroos. Maybe it's like one like angry kangaroos or some
Australia is
shit.
not the only place they attacked. Last
man.
week, German basketball club Alba Berlin announced the decision to ban their longtime cheerleaders, stressing that they no longer needed, quote, attractive break fillers.
Come on. All right. If you go to the beach and the women there are just dressed half naked, you go to a pool, they're dressed half naked in their bikinis. Is that offensive? No, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
You got kids there. Kids by the pool, and no one's fucking throwing shit in the air like, oh my God, she's got a bikini on. Now you have this. What is the difference?
No, exactly. And here's the problem with this whole thing. These women are choosing to dress like this. They choose to have this job. If they didn't like it, they'd leave, you know? And the whole beach thing you're talking about, those women go to the beach dressing like that, choosing to look like that. Like, that's what bothers me. And I guarantee that 50% of the feminists in this advocacy group probably go to the beach dressed in a bikini. Like, what? So what? If someone objectifies you because you chose to go to the beach half naked, now you're gonna take it out on these national sporting events? It just doesn't make any sense. It's like they're uncomfortable with their body, so now they have to go after women who are comfortable with their body.
Yeah, well, I think it's so ridiculous. Let's see what the chat says. I'm sure they're going to be riled up about this. Anyone agree with this?
It's the dumbest thing.
Someone's probably agrees. 160 people watching. It's got to be someone in there that's like, this is right. Suit pants. Well, like they should dress like Hillary Clinton, right? As they flip up the cards in the air. What do you think? 3 Clintons.
Be the Builder says, God bless America and whores.
They should wear burqas, right?
What?
They should. You know what they should do? They should wear the bikinis but have burqas on and cover their faces. This way you don't know whose body it is, and it's not that bad.
I'll be back.
Or how about a paper bag? Would that make the women happy? This way you don't know their identity. You put a paper bag over their head, and then we can look at boobies and ass. I think that's a solution, right?
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Let's see what True Grit says.
Tony Ferguson is the kind of guy who would go to a feminist rally and leave with his shirt ironed and a sandwich.
That is true. That is True Grit. Thank you, True Grit, for the donation. Right? I mean, if they're upset like about this, being humiliating to women and they shouldn't be doing stuff like this, put a bag over their head. I think that's the quickest solution. Of course, put holes in so they could breathe. But you would never know. It's not humiliating in any way. Guys get their rocks off and you move on. It's just that simple. What's the problem? Australian activists, cut it out. Stop taking all the fun away. Right?
Yeah.
What do you think about the bag on the head, Jess?
I think it's a little ridiculous.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see what the chat says.
Oh, my goodness. Bellator's ring are shite, says Russian. Jose, women were created for our viewing pleasure. Sammy Malone says, meow. Kincaid, hijab, please, disgusting. Roberto Lopez says, I barely noticed them. Jean-Paul, Aquaman needs a shirt.
He does. Roberto makes a good point. Like, once in a blue moon, like we'll joke around, oh, she winked at me. But do you really, we're so used to the ring girls now dressing like half naked and walking around that you never really see anyone go, oh my God, look at that girl over there.
This is a simple case of the activist group running out of targets. So now let's move on to someone else.
So you're saying they're in Target shopping?
Yes.
Oh. So they're in Target shopping. They run out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, let's move on.
All right. that wasn't your best one, Moss.
Wonderful.
All right. According to MMA Fighting, Urijah Faber definitely interested in a TJ Dillashaw fight now that it's an even playing field.
Okay. So Dillashaw, Faber, no steroids. Make it happen. When does Dillashaw come back?
2021. And that's why I'm kind of like, what is he doing? Dillashaw's still out for another year,
So he's calling a guy out that he knows he's never going to fight.
Yes.
That's
pretty
what he's
much. It's kind of stupid. I shouldn't even go into the whole thing. Just know that now that Faber has returned from retirement, there are plenty of potential opponents awaiting him, including the former teammate turned enemy TJ Dillashaw as the future of the sport after recruiting him to join Team Alpha Male out of college, and he helped build the former Ultimate Fighter finalist into one of the best bantamweights in the world. While the situation ended up being short-term, the bridge between Dillashaw and Faber was already burned, and the two fighters ended up as bitter rivals. Right now, Dillashaw is sitting out on suspension until 2021 after testing positive for EPO following his loss to Henry Cejudo back in January. He relinquished his bantamweight title and faced a 2-year sanction for the failed test. For his part, Faber didn't initially want to deal with the turmoil surrounding the fight with Dillashaw, but now that he's back from retirement, it seems that it's a matchup that would definitely interest him.
All right. So, man, he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight TJ. He's full of
dumb.
shit. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be hanging around another year. I don't think that's going to happen.
He's, 40 now? Faber?
I mean, he could. In theory, he could if he still feels good. You know, you got Anderson Silva and you got...
Listen, that chin always makes him feel good.
You know, you got, the Soldier of God doing it. So, I mean, he could. And I honestly say, like, if TJ does come back, and I'm sure he will, all cleaned up, I would like to see that. That would probably be the fight I would want to see Urijah fight. I kind of don't care about it. I don't want to see him fight Cruz. I've seen that already. You know, I don't want to see any. There's nothing else in that division I give a shit. I don't want to see him fight for a belt. I want to see him fight novelty shit. And I think something like a TJ Dillashaw fight would be great. But you're talking about something that is not happening anytime soon. So
why doesn't he just grow a beard? Like, grow a beard and cover up the butt chin.
What's his thing? It's like Michael Strahan with a gap in his teeth.
But the butt chin is worse.
You know, my friend has a butt chin. My good friend.
Like that?
Yeah.
That's a pretty pronounced
butt chin.
Who
has it? Eric. I don't think Eric watches, so I can say this.
Oh, he's
no, he
a
does.
beard.
But he has a big ass beard.
Yeah, so you can't notice.
So what he did was, and he probably had to grow a little in the he probably had to grow the inside first to fill it in, and then grow the rest.
That pronounced?
But yeah, it's just like that. It's like a big anus on his chin. He's got a very defined. He's got like very defined chin, and it looks fine. But it's cleft. The cleft. What is that called?
No, it's a butt chin. It's just the way
cleft?
that.
Not cleft chin. What is it called? What is that called?
It's just
in the chin.
Yeah, it's just like a dimple inside his chin.
It's a dimple?
It's a big, huge dimple.
No, a dimple's on your cheek.
You can get dimples anywhere.
No, but that's something. There's a name for it. Anyway, who gives a fuck? Is it a cleft chin?
It's not a cleft chin.
So he has a cleft chin, and he grew this beard, and now you don't know it's there. So I guess Faber could do that.
Super chat.
It's possible, but it's his thing, right? PBR.
Hey guys, what up to all the MMA holes out there? Waving, waving, waving.
I love when PBR donates the waving donation. I just want to wave and smile.
I just saw your face. It's like he gets excited. He's like,
"Hey neighbor." It's like I just walked out in the yard. The sun's coming up. I'm in my fucking tighty whities. I'm like, no one sees me now. Oh, my neighbor's there. Hey neighbor.
That's what he's gonna be doing when he
moves.
Here
for the paper? All right. Thank you PBR for the donation. You are wonderful. And thank you everyone for donations tonight. Appreciate it. Vlad dropped a new one, the $5.50. Link in the description for the stank breath donation. Appreciate that.
You know, I heard a story about the butt chins.
What's that?
So you know that folklore that like when you're first born, who is it that tells you a secret and then does this, and that's why you have that dip? Who is it that it's a religious thing? I think it's like Michael or Peter or something like that. Someone tells you a secret when you first come out of the womb. It's like a Christian. Oh, you're Catholic, so you
I never heard this. So what is it?
So it's like a Christian thing. I can't remember who it is, but it's like an angel. One of God's angels, one of the really popular one. I don't know what the name is.
The most popular angel of all.
Well, you know,
he's like the cool kid.
You know, like there's a bunch of different names. There's like Michael and Peter and all that. Yeah. You know, like so it's one of them, and they tell you a secret that you only know when you die and go to heaven. That's when you figure out what the secret was, right?
Wait, so you have a baby, and then an angel comes up. Like this story is all over the place. Hold on. Brazilian American patriotic soldier.
Make babies, lots of gringo babies, Chris. It's time.
Okay.
Folded hands.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe the angel will come out and tell my baby a secret. So the baby comes out.
It's Catholic. So you should have heard of it.
The baby comes out, right?
Yeah, when the
Baby's
baby
screaming.
When you're born. The moment you're born, you come out of the womb, an angel will tell you a secret, and then he puts his finger over your mouth like this.
It's fucking creepy.
To keep the secret throughout your life. And
so is that why the baby's screaming? Because the baby's like, holy shit, there's a fucking angel telling me a secret.
Yeah, and that's why you have the dip here when he presses on your lip to keep it quiet. But I heard like someone made a joke. Well, you do. You just have a mustache. Gabriel.
I'm hiding my angel dip.
Gabriel does it.
Is it? Yeah.
It's Gabriel. It tells
He's
you.
like, shh, I got a secret for you. He's like,
But you don't know that. Wait, can I just tell the story?
I got a secret
you're
for
the worst.
you. I got a secret for you. Don't cry.
All right.
Is that what happens?
So you don't know it until you die and go to heaven, and then you figure out what that was that he told you. But it's a secret kept for your entire life. But I heard someone make a joke that people who have butt chins, Gabriel told them a more important secret, so he had to press harder. so his finger went
makes
into
sense.
their chin, and that's why they have that indent in their chin.
There you
So
go.
Urijah Faber must have a very, very
Gabriel,
strong secret.
Instead of putting his finger, to his lips, he put his cock and it fucking implanted into his chin, and there you go. It's a cock implant from Gabriel. Gabriel cock implant. All right. 50 likes. Yeah. Let's do this.
My arms
beat
hurt.
it up.
Too bad from the tailgating.
I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes.
Oh, shit.
I've got 50 likes.
Oh, shit.
We've got 50.
Sounds like some voodoo shiat.
Yeah, I never heard that.
No, it's a Christian folklore. But apparently some people were saying it was Catholic.
I grew up Catholic church my whole fucking life. I was lied to my whole life. And I was brought up in that religion.
Maybe
everything.
it's not Catholic. I know it's
I
Christian.
got touched by a priest. It was great. I never heard that. Never heard
It must
never
just be
heard
a
that.
Christian thing. Yeah, I was told that when I was really young.
All right, let's squeeze the story in
All right.
because we do have to do save the show at 5 minutes left.
All right.
Maybe someone will drop the ends alone donation. I'm fiending that. We'll see if someone is a hero tonight. Paulo
Okay.
Costa.
According to MMAnews.com, Paulo Costa explains why he wants Israel Adesanya to win at UFC 243.
Because it's an easier fight.
At UFC 243, the middleweight title is on the line as Robert Whittaker looks to defend his middleweight title when he takes on Israel Adesanya. For Paulo Costa, it is as massive a fight as he has been told he will be fighting the winner. If the Brazilian could pick who wins, he is rooting for Adesanya, yet he doesn't believe that will happen. Costa told MMA Fighting, "I'm really rooting for Adesanya to win. I think it's going to be a really tough. I don't think he gets past Whittaker, but I'm asking God for him to win because I would really love to win the belt by beating him up. I really want to knock him out cold in the octagon and leave him lying on the floor unconscious. I want to take that belt away from him so he stops being such a clown, but I don't think he gets past Whittaker." Paulo Costa and Israel Adesanya do not like each other. They have traded shots at each other with the interim champ accusing the Brazilian of steroids while Costa has trashed Adesanya. That is the main reason he wants Adesanya to win.
Mm-hmm. I was sucking down some water when you finished that. The story went quicker.
Sucking down some water?
I was swishing it in my mouth and sucking it.
Gaylord.
So he wants
Go ahead.
Adesanya. He thinks Whittaker's going to win. We agree. And Paulo Costa should be next. The question is this. If Whittaker loses, does he get a rematch? And I'm going to go with no matter what. You want to know why, Jesse?
Why?
Because he's not active. He gets hurt a lot, and he's a very good champion. But he is not an active champion. And if, God forbid, knock on wood, Bobby Knuckles loses that belt, well, kiss your belts goodbye because you're not going to fight for it anytime soon.
Yeah.
I do believe Costa slips right in. You know, if Whittaker wins, yeah, Costa's the guy, right? Costa's the guy. If Adesanya wins, Costa's the guy regardless. So I think he wants the easier fight. He wants Izzy.
Yeah.
Do you want your boy Izzy? Easy, pencil neck, beat the shit out of him type fight. You know? Easy work. What do you think?
Did you scratch yourself right here?
Maybe. Or maybe that was Gabriel telling me, shh, but he did it over here. It's possible. I don't know.
First of all, I think Izzy's going to win, and I hope Paulo Costa eats his words.
Okay.
That's all I have to
Well,
say.
what are you going to do now? If Costa fights Adesanya, those are both your boys. Now what are
Costa's
you
not
gonna
my
do?
boy.
What?
Why do you guys keep saying that? Costa
When?
is not my boy.
When'd you break up?
Ugh, I picked him for one fight, and you guys went like stupid with it. Costa's not my boy. I would pick Adesanya for sure.
Well, I misheard you then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the time of the show where you can be a hero with every donation that comes in, whatever amount you drop in, that much donation, that much longer we go. $5,
$10.
No, it's $5, 5 minutes. Ready?
Oh, okay. All right.
$5.
5 minutes.
$10.
10 minutes.
$20.
100 minutes. 20 minutes.
There you go. So who's going to be a hero? Let's squeeze in another story, and if the donations do come in, we will open up the phone lines and Lionel Richie in the news.
According to MMA junkie Benson, Henderson has admitted that his Bellator 227... What?
Look at this picture.
Oh,
did you put this here or did
Yeah, I screenshotted it while he was talking.
Oh, my God. Hey, man. Oh, fuck, man. My forehead is getting bigger and bigger. My curls. The Jerry curl is flowing strong. This is a brutal one. This has got to be after the fight, right? I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the story on this?
All right. Benson Henderson has admitted that his Bellator 227 win over Miles Jury was a little bit of a dud.
I didn't see the fight. We missed it.
Henderson cruised past Jury on the judges' scorecards, but he wasn't happy with his performance. Henderson defeated Jury via unanimous decision at Bellator 227, extending his winning streak to 4, but the former WEC and UFC lightweight champ wanted to entertain the electric Irish fans at 3 Arena, and he doesn't believe he did that on Friday night. He said to MMA Junkie and other reporters of his performance, quote, "Unsatisfactory. This is one of the best crowds I've ever fought in front of. You Irish fans are nuts. You guys are crazy. I love you guys. I wanted to come out here and I wanted to have the Irish fans go crazy. I wanted them to go nuts, give them a good show and entertain you guys."
Watch out! It's pervert time! Roberto Hernandez! Yeah, yeah! Hey, I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air. Flapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Took my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman, show them tits. Pervert cameraman, $10 tip. Pervert cameraman, Yanni Celeste. Pervert cameraman, show them breasts. Movies. The pervert cameraman, Roberto.
Save the show. Love the stickers. Awesome bussiness card. I should do that for my bussiness.
There you go.
Your bussiness.
Your bussy shirt.
I hope show.
T-shirts.
I hope show.
Baby, go, 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 go.
T-shirt and help the show.
T-shirts
and help the show. T-shirt and help the show. T-shirt and help the show.
Everybody dance.
T-shirt and help the show. 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 T-shirt and help the show.
T-shirt.
T-shirt me motherfuckers.
I got you.
Bobby Knuckle FTW. Save the fucking show. Waving.
Wow, we going 50 more minutes up in this bitch.
So PBR, what I need you to do is send us an email through the website on the contact us page. Let me know your shirt size, what address to send it to, and if you want dragons or the wonderful, wonderful shirt.
Yeah, we'll throw them some stickers too.
Those two
How about that,
things.
PBR? You get some stickers of that shit. All right, there you go. Look at that. We're going 50 more minutes. With a minute and 15 left in the show, still have a chance to add some more time to the clock with a donation. But 50 more minutes. That is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Good shit, Jess. All right, let's go back to the meth head picture
All right.
of Benson Henderson.
So basically, he just really wanted to put on a performance that people could remember, and he didn't do that. So he's very unsatisfied with his performance. Yeah.
I am not impressed by your performance. All right. I missed it. I haven't been impressed with a Benson Henderson performance since when he was still in the UFC. And even in the UFC, there's been... Actually, what did he fight? What was that guy's name? He went up to 170, I remember.
Who?
Benson Who? Huh? Benson Henderson. He went up to 170.
No, you said who's that guy's name?
Whoa, another pervert! Vlad coming in with the 10, showing the boobies! Yeah, 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 60 minutes! Hey, I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air. Flapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Took my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman, show them tits. Pervert cameraman, $10
10.
Pervert cameraman.
Ariani Celeste.
Pervert baby.
Show them breasts.
Boobies.
Save the show. Shout out to the Vigos, bro.
There you go. And at the buzzer, Vlad gets it in. Put
Got
60
minutes on the clock, Moss.
Thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. We can't thank you enough. Right? Kiss him, Jesse. Give him smooches. She's really licking her fingers. That's kind of gross. I'm about to vomit.
You can't stop the Siberian Express.
About to throw up.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
True grit.
You didn't talk about how the bagel boss fag is mocking people who threw their money away.
Let's do it.
This dummy could have squeezed a few shekels out of his infamy, but instead he thinks there won't be repercussions from pissing people off.
So, True Grit, let's talk about it. We were doing a fight reaction, right?
Yes.
To Bellator, but before that, we decided to go early. Why?
For celebrity boxing, which was supposed to be Chris Morgan, the Bagel Boss, versus Screech from Saved by the Bell.
And what happened, Jesse?
The Bagel Boss didn't show up, and Screech ended up fighting someone else who was completely irrelevant and knocked him out within like a few seconds of the first round or some shit like that. But the Bagel Boss then comes out with a post to everyone saying, you all just want to see someone get the shit beat out of them, and did you really think I was going to show up? And kind of like laughing in everyone's face. Really making himself look like the ultimate dickwad.
Yeah, the Bagel Boss. I mean, all right, let's see. There's a million Chris Morgans out there. Let me see if I can find.
Anyone know what the Bagel Boss's Instagram is?
I'm gonna try to look for it right now. The actual thing. It's kind of fucked up what he did.
He doesn't have a Twitter.
Yeah, he has a new one. So what happened was his manager apparently like took over his social.
Someone.
So let's see.
But we don't follow his new one. No,
Yeah,
that's
I
not
do.
him.
Yeah, I do. I did. I'm on it. Hold on. It says Chris. Let's see. I'm going to find this shit. Because I just followed him. There he is. Found him. Got him.
Oh, he
no
found
need.
him.
Listen, I'm a trained professional. There he is. This is the Bagel Boss'
That's him?
new account. Yeah.
King
Go give him
Chris
a follow.
Morgan.
King Chris Morgan.
He put a crown on his head.
At King, he...
Oh, my
You
God.
ready? You
Is
ready
this
for
him?
this? I think this is the video. So this is your infamous Bagel Boss. If you didn't know, he went viral because he gave everyone STDs. No. He flipped out at a bagel shop. Next thing you know, he's celebrity boxing. Lenny Dykstra, former Met. Lenny Dykstra pulls out, and they scramble for an opponent. They get Screech. Screech fills in, and Screech shows up. Bagel Boss, no go. And this is what he says after he's a no-show. Apparently, some kid that has brain cancer was there for this whole situation. They're like, oh, my God, you fucking backed out on a kid with brain cancer and yada, yada, yada. And this is how he responds to the brain cancer kid. And
Apparently, I was listening to Howard this morning, and Howard was lighting him on fire.
well, I mean, they don't take it serious. They're fucking. This is great for them. It's great for us too, actually. All right, so here we go. Here's the Bagel Boss, Long Island's own, true Long Islander right here. This is why I want to get the hell out of New York.
I fooled you all.
What a dick.
I ain't coming to the fight. After all, what's the best way to really not get hit? Don't be there.
Oh boy.
What a
And now
pussy.
look at you, you're all sitting there with your thumbs way directly up your asses.
What a fucking lunatic. So
He's a fucking pussy, man.
apparently he got paid.
He
And
talked
he didn't
mad
show.
shit.
Yeah. So now he doesn't go to this thing, and he's just laughing at everybody, right? And there's a part of me that thinks this might be genius. Because
What?
now more people are
He
talking
made himself
about it.
look like a complete pussy.
Well, hear me out. He's 4'11". He's gonna play the victim thing here. He's saying that Screech was too big for him. He should have never fought him in the first place. He signed up to fight Lenny Dykstra.
Who's also too big for him.
Lenny Dykstra bailed on it. So what I'm thinking is Lenny was supposed to take a dive. That's what I'm thinking. Screech comes in, and they're probably like, oh shit, this guy's actually gonna fight me. So the Bagel Boss is like, I'm not fucking doing this. That wasn't what I signed up for. That's not what the contract said. The contract says I fight Lenny Dykstra. So for him not to show up and get sued, it really doesn't matter because he signed a contract to fight Lenny Dykstra. Okay? Unless something else was signed that I don't know about, maybe there was, I mean, if you would think he's a businessman, this guy.
He's so disgusting.
He would have fucking put together a contract for him. Maybe he didn't, and that's why he bailed on this thing. I don't know. The thing that sucks is this celebrity boxing doesn't tell the fans. Let me back up. Doesn't tell the people that ordered it what the deal is. They just let people buy this pay-per-view, and he's not there. So now all the people that spent $20 are out of luck because this guy didn't show up. Now, we played on credits, so we didn't pay actual money, but it's still a pretty fucked up move. Jesse's going through his Twitter. Anything you're looking for?
He's just like, God. The way he treats like chicks around him, like, oh God. He's the worst. He's the absolute worst.
He's an asshole. He's a little asshole. But here's the thing. He was starting to fizzle. The Bagel Boss thing's not viral anymore. No one's talking about it, right?
He's not going to last long. So, even with this, he won't last long.
But what does he do, right? Listen to me. Hear me out here. The guy knows that his time is limited. So what does he do? Last second, he backs out of this thing, so people are talking about him again. If he does a celebrity boxing, no one's going to give a fuck. No one's going to watch it. No one cares. If he gets knocked out or if Screech takes a dive, no one will care. But if he's a no-show and a bunch of people paid for this thing and he bails, he looks like the bad guy, and now people are talking about him again. No one was talking about him before. Now people that didn't even know he was fighting is talking about him.
We'll talk about him for like maybe the next 3 days, and then no one's going to talk about him again.
Until the next stunt. So what he did was he bought himself a couple extra 15 minutes. That's what the Bagel Boss did here. So it might have been a smart move. All right. Heine's are outlets.
Reacting to both Bellator and celebrity boxing might have been a mistake altogether. I know this is an MMA show, but a boxing match that rivals Hagler v Hearns was happening simultaneously, and doesn't Bagel Bitch look like Jim Norton a bit?
He does, actually. Here's the thing.
There's no such thing as a bad move on the MMA-Holes. We do everything strategically.
All right. Let's talk about that boxing match. I heard it was a very good match, but it was a decision. I don't need to watch any boxing decisions. I don't need to see it.
Didn't you say you needed triple A's?
Yeah.
I just found these on the floor.
All right. Put them on the side. Yeah, I listen, this is an MMA channel, and I understand that was like a big boxing fight. Did you see the odds? Did you see how lopsided that shit was? I mean, everyone knew who was going to win that fight, right? Didn't the favored win that fight? So it's like we didn't miss anything. Maybe the other guy showed up and he went the distance with them. But honestly, what did we miss? I think the Bagel Boss not showing up is more to talk about. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't give two fucks about Spencer, whoever the hell, Porter, whatever the fight was.
In boxing, he's just not in our forte here.
So, this is not the boxing holes, the MMA holes, man. My foot was a balloon. I couldn't watch it. All right, let's see what's going on in this chat room over here. Say hello to the chat. We'll get into the stories. We'll open the phone lines.
According to Flat Earth Deacon, he says, Gaylord. Nixie 33 casual. Coyote 74 bagel holes.
Casual.
Pedophilia. Moss, are you going to take off the pervert cameraman donation because of fat Australian feminists?
Should I do that? I mean, what are we going to do? Like, if the feminists win, how do I have pervert cameraman show them tits?
Well, the feminists are going after the UFC, not after the MMA holes.
Pelly Grasso says that's because you guys don't know shit about boxing. We're the MMA holes, you fucking retard! We're the MMA holes!
Casual.
Not the boxing holes.
What's going on here? Sometimes we react to boxing too, if it's something big. That fight this weekend, no one gave a shit about. No one cared. It was another decision. Yay! Shocker! Boxing goes to a decision. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
The fucking shitty Machida versus what's it called? What was his name? The fuck, Gegard Mousasi. I'm trying to. That was horrific. It was at 1 in the morning. I wanted to kill myself. That was a decision. But the card itself was okay. We had some finishes on there, and then we had that little tournament style thing.
That was cool.
When I opened the phones, I kind of want to talk about that. I don't know how many people saw Bellator, the second one on Saturday. Pitbull wins. And then they have this this tournament style thing where fighters get to pick what month they want to fight, which fighter they want to fight. I'm all over it. I love it. I fucking love it.
You know whose idea that was?
Who?
Big John McCarthy.
Was it really?
Yes, he gave Scott Coker the idea, and Coker capitalized on it.
You have the story? Or?
I do.
All right, let's get into that story. I'm going to open up the phone lines after that. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Bellator sucks. Why you got to talk about Bellator? I don't give a fuck. Listen, it's MMA. And I have to say this. It gives us something else to watch when the UFC's not on. I don't hate Bellator. Yes, there might be some fixed fights. There might be some bullshit going on, but it is what it is. Let's get to this story. I'll open the phone lines.
I have a Bellator story with what Scott Coker said about Patricio Pitbull, who he was hoping to pick.
Nah, fuck that. So what's the McCarthy thing? Do you have that or no?
I thought it was in this
Oh,
one.
come on! No!
Let's see here. Hold on. Let me just scan through.
Anyway. All right. So this is the main event. This is horrific. This is the only thing I didn't like about Saturday's fight was you had to wait for this little tournament thing to happen, right? Everyone makes their picks. Next thing you know, it's 1 a.m. on the East Coast. You know, people got to go to sleep. What are we doing here? And then they put Lyoto Machida versus Gegard Mousasi, which, I mean, I wanted to poke my eyeballs out after watching this thing. Gegard gets the win. He gets the redemption fight. But what are we doing here? Two badasses. Yeah, Gegard was the champion. He's probably going to be going after that belt again, saying that his opponent was a steroid user. I think that story you have on there, right? Let's see. Yeah, the Lovato Jr. story. Dip into this real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll open up those phone lines. We got plenty of time, friends.
According to MMA Fighting, Gegard Mousasi contemns Rafael Lovato Jr. as a cheater and promises if I lose the rematch, I'll retire.
Aha, how about that? How about them apples?
Gegard Mousasi pulled no punches on the topic of Bellator middleweight champ Rafael Lovato Jr. after his split decision win over Lyoto Machida on Saturday night. Mousasi lost the title to Lovato Jr. back in June in a 5-round majority decision, but the result of the fight never sat well with him. Immediately after avenging his 2014 loss to Machida, Mousasi turned his attention back to Lovato Jr. with hopes of booking a rematch sooner rather than later. From there, Mousasi called Lovato Jr. a cheater while accusing the grappling specialist of using performance-enhancing drugs ahead of their first meeting. According to Mousasi, it doesn't take anything more than an eye test to figure out Lovato Jr. wasn't all natural when he stepped into the cage to face him in London earlier this year. Obviously, Mousasi has spoken out against performance-enhancing drug use in mixed martial arts for several years, and this certainly isn't the time or the first time that he's pointed the finger at a past opponent who he believes was cheating. Even by past standards, however, Mousasi was going above and beyond when taking aim at Lovato Jr. as he plots a rematch with plans to take back the Bellator middleweight title. He said, quote, "Everybody knows he was on steroids, but people call me a bad loser. Maybe I am a little bit, but I should have beat him anyway. My head wasn't in it. I hurt him in the 3rd round. I hurt him in the 4th round. I fucked up myself, so I'm blaming myself, but the juice helped him also."
I'm looking at a picture of when he was fighting him.
Sounds to me like a sore loser.
He was pretty yoked up in the fight. He's not young either, right? He's pushing 40, I think, this guy, if I'm not mistaken. But he does have mini TJ Dillashaw nips, Jess.
Look at that toe in the mouth.
He does have... maybe he tasted the steroid off of his toenail. Maybe like...
The toe fungus?
Yeah. Did you know that if you nibble on a toe, you can actually taste if someone's doing steroids?
If he's shooting it through his toes.
No, it secretes out of your toes.
Yeah.
And it just so happens Gegard got a mouthful of that. But, yeah, his nips, he's got TJ nips. Look at that.
Look at that toe. The toe is the size of his mouth.
All right. Let's have them run that back so that could be another snuggle fest on the floor. All right, so let's do this. Let's open the phone lines.
All right.
We're going to open the topics to the peoples.
Yeah.
And you have anything else you want to get to before we do that?
Yeah. Let's just get right into it, Moss.
All right. Let's do it. What happened?
My arms are sore.
She was tossing the pigskin around. You should have seen this one. This one did not stop throwing the football around the whole tailgate. She was fucking throwing it at strangers. She grabbed strangers and started throwing strangers.
A guy was walking with a football, and I was already half drunk. I was I was decently intoxicated at the time. And we were walking to the porta potty, and I saw him, and I go, "Go long!" And he actually threw it to me. I was surprised. I thought he was going to be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And kind of walk away. He actually threw it to me.
This one at a tailgate was like a kid at a candy store. It was crazy. Like, everything about it. She's like, "Woo, people having fun. This is great. Let's throw balls and drink. And what's this? I'll drink that. I'll drink this. I'll eat that." Just going crazy. And then it all caught up. It all came crashing down
in the 3rd quarter. But I was still there and present for the 4th quarter, so I still enjoyed it. I was able to finish strong, You
did. You pulled it back together.
Yeah.
We thought we were going to have to call you an ambulance. But so she went hard in her first tailgate.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 516-522-0267 is the number. So give us a ring. We'd like to hear your beautiful voices. And we'll talk about the fights this weekend, the fights coming up. A lot of shit to talk about. What do you want to hear? What do you want to talk about with the people? Because, I mean, we discussed a lot.
I want to talk about the fights this weekend.
Coming up?
Yeah.
The Bobby Knuckles.
Yeah.
We got a lot of shit. I want to take a peek at that card. Over here. Go to events.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Yo, John Savage.
What's up, Joke?
Not much. So, goddamn, dude, Greg Jackson needs to fucking get his name off that gym. Fucking Winkeljohn seems to be fucking ruining it.
You're not liking what's going on over there at the Jackson Wink.
I haven't really heard anything good since Jackson decided to take a back seat.
What do you want? Now, we have Devin Clark coming on, who's been on with Jackson Wink for a little bit now. And what would you like us to ask him? What would be a personal question you would have to ask Devin Clark?
Where's the best place to score some crack?
No, all right. You want to ask that, Jesse? I'll let Jesse ask that one. Jesse already knows the answer.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
All right. What else is on your mind?
Not much. So what do you think about the card this weekend?
Which one? I mean, you had Bellator.
UFC.
UFC. Well, I love it. I didn't love it. I mean, I thought it was good. I thought it was a good card. I love the fact that my unders got wins. But Cannonier, I think, put on an extremely impressive performance. The Joker, who's been on a nice little tear, Cannonier puts a stop to that. And St. Preux, I mean, those two fights really stuck out. Cutie Laba too. I mean, he just ran over Roundtree, made it look easy. So, I mean, there's some interesting stories. Gunnar Nelson, once again, fumbles. I mean, it seems like he wins and he fumbles. It's just ridiculous. So, those are my thoughts.
Yeah. What do you think about Cannonier taking on Yoel next?
Cannonier versus... I think that's probably the only fight. I mean, I don't know what's up with Yoel. Like, is he going to move up? Is he staying at middleweight? Is he retiring? What's going on?
He needs to fucking move up, man. He's getting older. He can't cut all that weight.
Yeah, it looked like he was able to pull it off, but he always looks sickly at the scale. And yeah, you would think at this age, it's like, enough's enough. The body can't take it anymore.
I would love to see him and Jones.
Yoel versus Jones?
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be interesting. Well, Jon Jones, I don't know if you saw his Instagram, but he put that thing out about Chris Weidman. Did you see this? He loves when little guys call him out, like smaller guys pull him out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Let me see. I'll play that while you're on the phone. Let's see. Johnny Bones calling. I mean, anytime like Whittaker, Adesanya comes out and says something, John's all over it. He's like, sign me up, And then he comes out with this.
Yeah, I'm just checking the news. Somebody tell Chris Weidman. He don't want to fight me. Stop. Hey, Chris, stop.
Oh my God, what is there?
I know. What the fuck is going on in the background? That's what I want.
No, he has daughters, I think.
It sounds like they're having an orgasm.
He has like
in the
2 daughters or something.
Were they finger blasting each other in the background? All right, let's play it. Let's see if we can hear what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm just checking the news. Somebody tell Chris Weidman. He don't want to fight.
Maybe his girl's checking his emails.
Hey, Chris, stop.
Oh my God! You know what? When I first listened to that, I didn't notice all the cackling. I have this ability to turn out female voices, especially when they get to that level. Like I just zone out, right? So I think when I first listened, my ability to zone out that tone worked. But now with headphones on, listening to it, it was all I heard. I couldn't do it. It overpowered.
How'd it make you feel?
It made me feel like I want to kill myself and become gay.
Well, I hope you never have a daughter.
Listen,
if they invite their friends over, that's exactly what you're gonna hear.
I'm telling you right now, that made me want to be gay. It made me not want to have children or anything.
Did you see how calm he was though? He was just like, yeah, I'm used to it. That's how parents become unfazed. They hear that kind of sound and.
I'm just checking the news.
I'm just checking the news.
Just get a vasectomy and adopt me.
What's that?
So get a vasectomy and adopt me.
We should adopt, right? Have a little drunk savage hanging out on the couch over here. What do you think?
A little drunk savage. He's a full-grown man.
Well, yeah, we could put him in baby outfit or something.
Put him in a onesie.
He's getting older.
There you go.
Oh my
Keep my bottle full of whiskey and I'll be fine.
Yeah. Baby bottle of whiskey. That's not a bad idea. All right, drunk. Anything else?
No. So, anything else on the game? JB's all tuckered out on the way home.
You know what's funny? I passed out, but not because I was tired. It was because, the alcohol got to me.
Yeah, she hit it hard. We'll tell the whole story. I'll tell the story in detail and not the MMA holes.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the second channel, and I'll get.
Yeah, learn pace yourself.
Well, I do most of the time, but I guess maybe I went a little harder than I thought I did. I thought I didn't drink that much. Usually I can drink pretty hard and not have a problem. And I guess maybe this time I must have mixed drinks, and it was just all bad. And I was running around a lot, and
Yeah, you got a little too excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went hard. She went real hard. She almost forgot the day completely, but she pulled it off. She pulled it back together. Yeah. All right, Drunk. Listen, we're going to take some more calls, and there's a last show left, so maybe we'll just open them back up and call back if you have anything else.
10,000 fish in the air.
I knew it was you.
516-522-0267 is the number. Give us a call. We'd love to speak to the peoples. Talk about everything. Talk about the fights that happened this weekend. You had UFC, you had Bellator, you had Bagel Boss. Talk about the ranking system. Jesse, you have any topics? Yeah, I know you want to talk about UFC Australia.
Yeah.
Jackson Wink has drama. Touch base on that Jackson Wink thing real quick again for the people that just... hold on a second. Let's see what we got.
Is this chrome to your dome?
Oh, you remember?
Waiting in the water. What's up, my niggas?
Oh, I thought you were going to keep going. I actually know that song.
Yes, it's your Christian song.
It's good music.
I didn't hear what you said in fucking church when I was growing up. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Man, then you didn't hear all the good stories.
Can you make a gospel MMA whole song right now? Like, could you like improv maybe about the chat, the community, like in that tone, because that was beautiful. I'll give you some echo.
Jesus hates me. I can't sing for Jesus. He might strike me dead.
Hold on. If I give you a little echo in your voice, give me a little.
Jesus is coming. He's gonna take us home, but he's gonna leave Kevin in Chicago.
That was great.
I'm actually impressed. The humming, he was actually pretty good.
You want to try it?
No way. I could
do a gospel song for us, right?
No, that was phenomenal. I can't do as good as Crow.
You can do it.
No.
Go ahead, Jess.
No.
No?
I'm gonna leave that to Chrome. That was good.
You want people to hum before they start, like before they.
I don't know if you could do it as good as Chrome did.
No, we want people to call in and hum like
before they.
How about whatever they want to talk about? They have to do it in a gospel way, right? So It's like, I want to talk about Jackson Wink.
Wonderful.
I want to talk about booty shorts.
Can we do a humming competition?
Being bad. I don't know.
That's what we got to do. All the calls from now on, it has to be gospel humming to start off your call.
Okay.
I want to hear it.
Right,
if you don't start off your call with gospel humming, we hang up. I mean it. You hang up if they don't start it ooff with gospel humming.
What about the topic of the people protesting? You know, these people in Australia all butthurt. Okay, here we go.
832, you're live with the MMA holes. Make sure you start off your call with gospel humming. Does that count as humming?
Yeah, that counts.
Okay, notice calling. All right. Just wait. Call in 516-522-0267. Call in with your gospel humming. No, they do, Moss.
Yeah?
Yes.
Gospel?
I must hear it. It was music to my ears listening to the Chrome.
All right.
832, you're live with the MMA holes. Started off with some gospel humming.
Good.
Very good.
Hey, listen. No, I can't sing, but I'm impressed, man. Chrome coming in here singing "Wade in the Water." That was actually impressive.
That was good, right?
Beautiful
voice.
It
was all right.
I bet he actually sings at his church. He's not telling anybody. He's like coming across as a big badass over here on the MMA holes, but in real life, he's probably a good Christian boy. I bet it.
Mexican guy got a little soul in him, man.
Well,
you know,
he's a Boston Terrier Chihuahua. He's Mexican, black and white, so he's got it all.
A little everything.
Got a little bit of everything, huh?
He feels it.
He's the assorted package. Assorted donuts over there. All right, what's going on, Pulse? What's going on?
Nothing much. So, I know you're not going to give your official picks for Izzy versus Whittaker, but I put a video up if you guys want to check it out.
You know what? All right, where? Hold on a second. Put it in the chat. I'll put the video on now.
Are you self-promoting?
Yeah, we'll self-promote. Who gives a fuck? All right, drop it in the chat.
Well, listen, let's make a deal. Jesse.
All right.
What am I, chop liver?
Okay. If I do better on my picks this week, then you let me provide the intro to your Thursday stream.
See, I'm not gonna make that deal because I know you, and I have a feeling you're gonna give me something super fucking cringy.
I have an idea.
No. Listen, let me preview it for you right now.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, what's the name of it again?
Oh, you don't even know the name of the show. It's
Fight Briefing.
Yeah, Fight Briefing.
Let me do it. You ready?
Yeah.
This is Post Reloaded, and you are watching Fight Briefing with JBH.
What? That was amazing. Wait, did you just come up with that now?
Yeah, man. I freestyle.
That's pretty good.
Man, I'll consider it, but I will not make you any promises.
Listen, I have an idea, okay? You guys should go head-to-head with your picks.
All right.
And if Pulse wins, then on the next Fight Briefing, you have to do a feature of Pulse's picks. If he loses...
What do you mean? Like a segment?
Yeah.
Just Pulse's picks?
Yeah.
Okay.
So during your Fight Briefing, right, you have to break, and you play his video. You'll play his fight picks.
Okay, fair. How's that, Pulse? If you win this next card, if you are better at your picks than I am, I will give you a little segment on the following Fight Briefing for your picks for the following fight.
That sounds good to me.
Okay, now here is the other side. Now, if you lose this week, you can't promote for another week until the following week.
Fair.
Okay, you understand? So you're missing a week. So every time there's a fight that comes up, we can't promote you. But if you win, then we put you on the show.
That's fair. That's more than fair.
All right.
All right, I'm down. Deal.
I like that.
I'm virtually shaking your hand right now, Pulse.
Okay, that's it. Shout out to Sean Hart, to Two Joints, to Vlad, to Flat, and...
Okay.
No!
So what?
He was gonna say...
What?
He was gonna say Balak Papa Doo-Wop, Balak Bam.
It must have cut out.
I can't believe you did that.
It probably cut out.
You knew he was gonna say.
No, I didn't. It must have been a bad connection.
I should have moved your hand.
All right, Pulse, in the chat, drop your video to your channel, and we'll play it right now. Pulse's picks. Hopefully, it's not copyrighted music, for God's sakes. And we'll play that now, and we'll see. Do you think you could defeat Pulse?
I'm nervous now.
You beat it last week.
I'm nervous now. I've been slowly going on this downward slope.
Look, he's 80% every card, Vlad says.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's impressive, man. That's impressive.
80%.
Yeah,
all right, so we'll wait on Pulse to drop his channel in there in the chat, and then we'll play his picks. All right, 516-522-0267. Give us a ring. We'd like to speak to the peoples.
Balop bop doo wop, balop bamboo.
I want to get your thoughts on this whole situation with the Ring Girls. This is interesting. That
I love it.
People are fighting that they should wear more clothes or not even be in there. Like, should they be in there?
I love when people show their true colors. You know
what? All right, hold on. Here we go.
Is this?
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's me. I'm back.
The gospel singer?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
I just signed a recording contract. I had to fucking get off the phone real quick.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear a teaser.
A what?
A teaser of the recording.
You gotta hold that. You'll get it when my album drops.
What? Album drops?
Oh, yes.
All right. Fair enough. All right, so what's going on?
Anyways, what's up with these Australians talking about these girls when they booty twerking shorts? They don't like them?
It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, Jesse, explain the story to him.
I just got distracted by what you were doing here, Mons, because I thought we were going to give him his his shine if he wins the next card.
Oh, we're gonna play it now. You
You're
want
gonna get one from me. I keep singing. The guy gonna strike my ass down.
All right, talk to.
I ain't been to church in a long time. He don't like me right now.
All right, tell Chrome the story with this booty shorts.
Yeah. So basically, feminist advocacy group from Australia is trying to get the UFC to stop using Ring Girls because it's they see it as sexual exploitation of women. And
hey, listen. Tell them fools, them Australians, hoes got to make money too.
Well, here's the thing. Dana White kind of shut them down pretty quick. He said, if you're that uneducated to think that we're just sexually exploiting women and you don't really realize what these women's jobs are and how much money they make here, then you're out of your mind. You're acting ridiculous. He's not going to fall for it. But apparently these advocacy groups have given a lot of other sporting organizations like boxing and stuff like that hell. And these other organizations have caved in. So I guess they thought they could do the same thing to the UFC, but they don't know Dana White very well.
No, I think they're mad because they can't fit in those booty shorts. That's
exactly.
What it is.
That's what I'm saying.
They can't clap them cheeks together. They don't. They're just mad. They're jealous.
That's what I'm saying, man. Imagine. I bet I was telling Chris. I said at least 50% of these women in these advocacy groups go to the beach wearing a bikini. And I bet they go there knowing full well that they're half naked. And if a guy stares at them, they probably get offended by it. Like, oh, how dare you stare at me while I walk around half naked? You know?
Yeah, Jessica G's probably the main one.
You think she's leading it? Leading the charge?
Of course. She wished she could look like Ariana Celeste.
Okay. All right.
She wish she had that. But but hoes got to make money, man.
Yeah.
You can't stop hoes from making money. They could be either out in the street sucking dick in some random dude's car, or they could be walking around the cage.
Yeah, I think you're better off doing this than sucking the dick. So I'm with you. Well,
yeah,
they got to make money.
Yep. Just because they're a hoe don't mean they can't make money.
It's true. You said it very well.
Just because they're a hoe don't mean they can't make money.
It's better than sucking dicks from the backs and shit.
Yeah. Listen, I did that for like 16 years. I can't do it anymore. Your mouth gets tired after a while.
Picking up them lot lizards, driving that damn truck.
It sucks. It's not fun. All right. All right. Get out of here. Chrome T Dome. All right, so I'm going to play. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to play Pulse's video. All right?
Wait, but here's the thing. I thought we were going to give... I thought we were giving him his time to shine if he wins the next card.
How are you going to know he wins unless you do the picks? So what we're going to do is right now, we're going to play his picks, okay? If he beats you this weekend, that means the next week he gets a spot on your show. You understand? If he doesn't beat you, then next week, no spot on your show. It comes down to this, Jesse. Now, we have to write down his picks. We have to see what Pulse does over here. I'm going to play his video now, and his channel is Pulse Reloaded. He's got 77 subscribers. Go check out his picks and drop the like on his channel. Quick picks for 243. All right? You're going to take over the game with his picks, or is Fight Briefing in trouble, Jesse? Do you feel that this could be the end of Fight Briefing?
I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to jinx anything.
All right, here we go.
Is this copyright-free music, Pulse?
Is he farting, or what's going on here?
Pulse, is this copyright-free?
It better be.
You're playing it.
I can't see anyone trying to put a copyright on this.
First fight of the main card.
Okay, first fight over here. Ready? Lima versus Jamo.
He's picking Lima by decision. All right, here we go.
Lima by decision. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
All right, I got to turn this off. Fuck.
Yeah. All right.
It's giving me AIDS.
All right, all right, here we go. Second fight. He's going to Tuivasa.
All right, so Tuivasa.
Ends his second fight losing Skid.
Hold on.
What are you doing, Moss?
Yeah, I'm going back. He's fighting Spivak.
Oh, my goodness.
A 9-1 Spivak versus 8-2-0. That's interesting. 24 versus 26. Tuivasa, the shoe drinker. He's got Tuivasa, all right? I'm going to skip it.
By knockout, right?
Pulse, let us know if that's where you got that music, and I'll play the music. All right, so this is interesting. Iaquinta versus Hooker.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's see who do you think he picked, Jesse?
I think he's I'm not gonna say it.
We should make
this
bets.
This is my picks. This is Pulse's
we
picks.
should make bets on who Pulse picks. All right, hold on a second. I didn't see this video. Iaquinta versus Hooker. I'm wondering, does Pulse go for the hometown Hooker, who looked good in his last fight, or does he go with Iaquinta bouncing back in hostile territory? Iaquinta's 32 years old. Hooker 29. Fuck. Who did he pick? They're both white. Usually if there's a black guy, it's real easy. You pick the black guy. Who's blacker, Hooker or Iaquinta? I'm going to say he picks Hooker because he likes women of the night. So I'm going to say he picks Hooker. What do you think, Jess?
Let's see who he picks.
Who would you say he picked?
I'm not going to say. It's bad luck.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if I got it right. Oh, he picks Raging Al. Well, that threw me off.
He said Al will gorilla pimp this Hooker.
All right. So he picks Al. All right, so now Bobby Knuckles versus Adesanya. Guarantee he picks Adesanya. I mean, I can't see why he wouldn't, right?
Let's see.
He always goes to BBC. I gotta say Adesanya.
Main fight.
Oh, he picked Bobby Knuckles.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Bobby Knuckles
has picked Bobby Knuckles.
All right, I have him written down.
All right, this shocks me. Pulse. This is unlike you. I think our whiteness is rubbing off on you. This is unbelievable. So go subscribe to Pulse Reloaded, and he picks Bobby Knuckles for the win. Well, I agree with him there.
All right, I've got Pulse's picks here. So
okay. Now Jesse's going to do her research. She's going to do our fight briefing on Thursday.
Yes.
We're going to find out what her picks are.
What if we tie?
Well, we'll talk about that. There's got to be a tiebreaker. It's got to be a tiebreaker. So
I'm
maybe,
not going to play a whole
you know
game with. I'm not going to do this whole thing. So it's a one and done.
You know
deal.
what the tiebreaker should be?
What?
Who gets the closest win? Like, so say whoever, if it comes down to the final fight, how is the fight won? Or
he didn't say how. For Iaquinta and Whittaker.
That's what I'm saying. He should say, all right, if the Whittaker versus Adesanya fight.
All right, listen.
Or it should come down.
I got to be honest. I'm not the kind of person to like to play games. So this is a one and done thing. Like, I don't want to do a whole tiebreaker. Like,
all right, so
bullshit.
tie, he doesn't get shit.
No, yeah, just fuck it.
It's got to be a flat out win.
Yeah, because I'm not going to go into this whole bull. Yeah, I'm not. I'm cool doing like a quick.
All right, I'm just trying to make it interesting.
And then.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
That's how Jesse wants to play the game.
That's how it's going to be played.
Jesse's playing against Pulse, and of course I'm going to beat her this weekend anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'll win it all. But that's that. All right, let's open up the phone lines and take some more calls at 516-522-0267. We have 22 minutes left in the show. We have more stories to get to as well.
Yes.
So we'll take one more call, and then we'll go back into the stories. How many more stories we got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7. Here we go.
It's the Knitter.
The Knitter.
What's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
I was on a nice vacation.
Oh yeah, tell us about that. How did that go?
That was good. It was really good. Went down to the coast. It was beautiful actually down there. The Oregon coast, which is amazing.
Good stuff. And how long were you guys there for?
6 days.
6 days. Were you able to squeeze any MMA in while you were there? Or was it clean?
Not too much. No.
No, huh? Mike, hid your phone, hid all your devices.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi wasn't working that well, so I wasn't happy. So
it's got to be nice, though, to deprogram like that. Get away from devices.
Yeah,
right?
It was nice. It kind of drove me insane at first, the first day or two. After that, I was like, oh, this is kind of nice.
Yeah.
I was taking a lot of pictures, just hanging out with the dogs, and just relaxing. And
all right.
Yeah,
good stuff. So now you got something to stumble onto. You got some big fights this weekend. I don't know if you caught the fights last weekend, but this weekend you got Australia. So how pumped are you for that, UFC Australia?
Yes, I am. Whittaker.
Uh-oh, Jesse. I don't know if Jesse's happy about this. Jesse, what do you think about the Whittaker pick by Ann?
Listen, Ann, this is not the first time you picked against me, aight? There's no surprise here that I'm going to win.
Maybe. I don't know.
No, there's no maybes here, Ann. JBH always wins against the Knitter.
No, Whittaker.
Well, see, it's funny how many people are on board with Whittaker, though. I got to be honest.
Does it make you nervous, Jess?
A little bit, because I want nothing more than to see Izzy win. But with the amount of people on Whittaker's cock tonight. I mean, it makes me a little nervous.
I tell you what, I'm surprised it's even. I'm really surprised that the odds are even over here. So,
oh my, really? They're even?
Yeah, it's pretty much even money. So I mean, if you're on either guy, I mean, you're good to go. You're good to go here.
Wow.
I like this Whittaker bet. I really do. I think if you could drop some cash on it, I think that's a good one. But Jesse says no.
I say
no.
Did you guys do any drinking while you were on vacation?
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice. What'd you guys sip on?
It's a nice champagne, some wine.
Ooh. When was the last time you got sick from alcohol?
Oh God.
Yesterday.
Not you, Jesse. Ann.
No, late 30s.
Late 30s.
Late 30s.
And then you're like, yeah, I had enough of that, right?
Yeah.
I haven't had enough yet.
It gets to a point that you just, it's like, okay, I'm tired of this. This is getting boring.
Yeah.
I hate puking my guts out. I hate being hungover.
That's the best part, Ann.
No, it's not. It's horrible. I hate to puke, and yeah.
Have you ever puked in front of a stadium full of strangers? Have you ever done it in a garbage can?
No, I've never done that.
I did.
No.
Yesterday.
I didn't say you did. I know someone that did, but I'm just not gonna say who it is. But yeah.
You actually puked out. Oh my God.
Yeah,
well, in fairness, it wasn't in front of a stadium full of people. He's exaggerating. We walked back towards the restroom, and I couldn't make it all the way to the restroom. There was a big garbage can nearby. So I just stopped at the garbage can. And it was only people who were passing by. It wasn't like the whole stadium was looking at me. I was behind them, so.
Oh, man. It's a good story.
They probably took their phones out and took
oh, there was people. People were. I'll tell the story on the second channel. She doesn't know what the people were doing behind her back.
Yeah, I was too drunk. I didn't care. Like, I just wanted it out of my system.
Yeah, it was fun. It was actually a funny moment. But now that she rebounded from it, it's actually funnier. But
when you're drunk, you don't care.
Yeah.
I remember my 21st. Oh my God.
The last thing I was thinking about was the people around me. I was like, fuck that. I just gotta get this out.
She had a date with a garbage can.
Yeah.
I want to drink some more.
Yeah, she loved it. She loved every minute of it.
Some more.
Jess, the next tailgate, you gonna do it again?
You guys had fun. See, I had a good vacation. Before that, I saw the air show. Before that, big huge air show here in Oregon. That was great.
Ooh, yeah. There you go.
The Red Arrows, Royal Air Force. Red Arrows. That was great. Seeing them.
Good stuff. Was it romantic? Did you have a romantic dinner or anything like that? What happened? Flowers, rose petals?
Well, we had the VIP. We were like treated with royalty. We were in the VIP tent.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great. We had sectioned off little tables, and you could have 4 or 5 drinks that you wanted, anything to drink. We had catered food for us.
It's great.
Everything. It was great. Yeah.
Who set this up? You set
Oregon Air Show.
Oh, the Oregon Air Show set up?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's international. Actually, it's the Oregon International Air Show.
Cool.
Yep.
Good stuff. That sounds like a good time. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, it was the first time. Yeah, it was here. So in my town, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It was close to it, at least. At least it wasn't as far away to the big cities.
Well, I tell you what, you're glowing right now, so I think you guys had plenty of sex on the trip, too. Is this true?
King size bed, gotta work out.
Oh, hey! Oh. Wonderful. Now we're talking. All right. That's a vacation right there. Nothing better than vacation sex.
Jacuzzi tub.
Oh, yeah!
Wonderful.
Luke Thomas likes that. Wow, Ann.
Yeah, we had the suite.
Ooh. Was it like one of those romantic suites with a big champagne glass and shit like that? Or is it like, what kind of suite are we talking? Yeah.
We had it was a nice suite. Yes.
Nice.
Really nice suite.
Ooh, man. I'm getting turned on right now. We got to stop talking about this. All right. Well, I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah. Have fun too. And then Ring Girl stuff, I think that's kind of silly with them acting like that. I mean,
yeah.
It's like I heard this before, like cheerleading. A lot of the cheerleaders for NFL and those, they want to do that. That's what they want to do. And a lot of them, gosh, they're college graduates with, I mean, they're not dummies. You know what I mean? It's like they want to do this stuff. They're having fun. They're not dumb. I mean, geez, it's not. I don't think it's degrading. And it's like you said, after a while, most of you guys don't notice them anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Ring Girls. Oh, okay, yeah.
What do you think what Chrome says? Hoes need to make money. You think that's a true statement?
hoes need to make money. I don't think they're hoes. I'm just saying they want to have a job, make money too. Hey, why not? I don't think it's being sexist. They're beautiful. Hey, it's no different than, like you guys said, them being out at a pool or at the beach with the bikini, skimpy little swimsuits. I mean, it's no different. You're out and about doing that. I just don't see what the big thing. I could see if it was like, exploiting, letting guys come up there and swatting them all on the butt and stuff like that, and you know what I mean. I mean, they're doing their job. They're having fun. They love it. They do more than just.
Yeah, I tell you what, if my daughter was a ring girl for the UFC, I'd be all for it. I'd be like, go for it. She's not like she's doing porn, for God's sakes.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I'd be like, go make money, use it, strut around, have fun. Who cares? All right, Em. Yeah. Anything else on your mind?
No, nothing else. Just shout out to Drunk and Pulse and T Joints and Flat Earth and
there you go. And the Vigos. Don't forget the Vigos.
Others. I can't remember everybody. So sorry, guys.
All right. Thanks, Ann. Have a good night.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Good night.
Good night.
I like when Ann says love you. I love that.
Love you, Ann.
It makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside because we love Ann too. So you think about we're in the era where like Instagram is like big money, like these women are, donation.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
It's the truest grit of them all.
There are civilians being charged by the Saudi military in Yemen, child soldiers in Sudan, and complete chaos in Venezuela, but these Aussie feminists are concerned about women choosing to wear booty shorts. When life is easy, people care about nonsense.
Yeah, right? So true.
Very fair point.
Thank you, True Grit, for the donation. And, he's right. You think about this situation, and what I was saying before is if you look at Instagram, women are making money off of running around in bathing suits and little outfits and shit like that. Yeah, I mean, you come across as a dummy, but if they're making money, how dumb are they? If people are sponsoring these people, if they're making a ton of money by just prancing around in a skimpy outfit, who cares? Like, seriously. Now, I'm waiting for the guys to say, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this anymore.
What real man is going to say that?
No one's going to. Even gay guys aren't going to say that. Gay guys will be like, good for you, girlfriend.
That's very stereotypical, Mom.
Right? They'll be like, hey, girlfriend, dude, good for you. Make that money. But why do these straight women have to ruin everything?
It's, you know what it is? It's insecurity. Women are always very, very insecure. And if they see another woman that looks even relatively more attractive than they do, then they're going to bash the shit out of them, which I could never understand.
Yeah.
Like, my logic is if you can, if you can wrap your head around the fact that there's just a beautiful woman, just a downright beautiful woman, like good karma,
I'm sure this chat room wouldn't mind if these women would wrap their head around the chat, if you know what I mean.
Well, yeah.
Wonderful.
But like good karma, like yeah, she is freaking drop dead gorgeous. So what? Say she's gorgeous. Why do you have to rip her apart? That's just bad karma.
It's silly. These girls are making money. They have pretty bodies. They want to flaunt it. Let them make the money while they can, and then when they get older, they'll worry about the problems later. But they're probably intelligent women. They probably all graduated. They have brains in their heads. So let them make the fucking money. Who cares?
I like the Ring Girls. I think they're a very fun part of the UFC, and I think it'd be stupid of the UFC to take them out just because some feminists.
Now, ring boys are trash. I think that is ridiculous to have a man in the cage with no shirt on. Theodoro, did you see that? Oh, I was appalled.
Someone clipped this.
Invicta has Theodoro with his flowy hair and no shirt. I saw his nipples. Stop the insanity. Stop it with this smut and this filth. This young man walking around that cage, prancing around with a sign in his hand with a number on it and barely any clothes on. Ugh, rubbish. That would be what's going on.
Someone please clip that.
That would be what's going on. Like, yeah, I don't want to see Theodore running around with his fucking shirt off. I don't want to see that. But I'm not going to be like, oh, stop it. Just stop it, please. Don't make him run around there. Now, if there was a bunch of him running around, I might have to say something.
Wonderful.
I don't know. It's just so stupid. Like, who cares? Let him make money. Like, we'll make fun of them. If the girls don't want it to happen, then fucking go on social media and make fun of them. Say you're an idiot.
This is how I see it. They're already putting themselves out there, you know? Like, they know there's a chance that they're going to get ripped apart. So why add to the problem, you know? They're not creating a problem. They're having fun. They seem to be having fun. And if they weren't, they would leave, you know? It's simple as that. They're probably getting paid very well. They know what their job entails. They're not fucking idiots. You know, just let them do their thing. Nobody's criticizing you for working behind a fucking desk. You know, like, everybody does their own thing, whatever works.
We get criticized for doing this a lot. It's like we're ring girls.
Well, listen, I'm happy. I'm happy with my job. So if
those podcasters, how dare they try to make money off of YouTube? Ooh, rubbish.
Listen, it's easy to judge, you know? It's harder to be kind and to have, you know, a good opinion about someone. It's easy to be a judgmental, horrible person.
Yeah. Everyone's got something to say. Shut up. No one cares. Stop boycotting. Stop fucking picketing. Stop rioting. Everyone just stop it. Grow up. Worry about yourselves. Stop worrying about everything else. You got your own shit going on.
Yeah.
Worry about yourselves. You gaylords.
Gaylord.
Anyway, Flat Earth asked about stickers. Send us location. We'll send you stickers. We sent out stickers today. Who do we send them out to?
We sent some out to Philip and Connor Hernandez.
Yeah, so Connor, Philip,
Dr.
Nate got his.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Little
Flat
Rico.
Earth. Just listen. We want them shits on everything. Today, me and JBH went out to get the car. I dropped $4,000 on my car. I got into an accident. It's a complete disaster. I'm like $4,000 in the hole because of this shit. So that's great. That's great that happened. But on the way picking up the car, we went out there. We went raw. We fucking put stickers everywhere.
Don't tell them.
We put stickers everywhere. MMA-Holes all over the goddamn place. Fucking crazy. 42 years old and putting stickers up like an idiot. Anyway, the things you got to do to put food
He was
in
in
your
the
mouth.
middle of he was in the middle of an extremely busy boulevard
I was like,
at
fuck
a light
this.
pole. Like, cars were passing him on both sides.
Yeah, I was like,
He'd-
fuck.
no
I didn't even
fucks
care
given.
anymore. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Advertise that motherfucker. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me, right? Where's my life gone? Anyway, so if you want to be a vandal, just send us your address and we'll send you a couple stickers. You could put it all over. I kind of want to send them to Sean. I know he's in Australia. It's gonna cost a couple of bucks.
It's gonna, it'll be a little
But
bit, you know.
I want him I want our stickers in Australia. So
You know what I like? I like putting together the packages. There's something like when I'm putting together your guys' packages and I'm taping on the address, and there's something like so satisfying about making sure everything is perfect. The tape is perfect. You know, like making sure it's nice and flat and it feels good when it's done. Like the tape all around it feels like a plastic, like a brick, like a plastic. It's just such a good feel. Like if you want something, I'll send it because I just like putting it. I put together all your packages, guys.
she does.
In case
yeah.
you didn't know.
I don't. I put them on the table. I'm like, just
Yeah, he
please.
takes all the stuff out and he's like,
Do
all right,
this.
pack it up.
Yeah,
So
I don't want any part of it because
Yeah.
I'm like a slob. Actual Factual says, I feel like you guys are hella ignoring me.
What?
It's cool though. I feel left out. Actual Factual, stop it.
Don't feel left out, man. It's
you're
hard to
you're
get to
here.
everybody
You're
in
up in
chat.
this bitch. Dude, we see you.
Yeah.
We see everything. We see it all.
I use so much tape. Yeah, but well, here's the thing. We don't know if it's gonna rip, especially depending on what we're putting in there. So
Yeah, be careful when you cut the packages.
Yeah.
Because I tell her you don't put that much tape on. Yeah, because
but it feels good.
but they're gonna cut the stickers. They got
nobody complained about it. They just said I put too much tape. It's fine. You can
Okay,
still open it.
Settle down with the it's like to get in there, you need a fucking chainsaw to get into the packages, and then you might damage the stuff inside. We set up the coffee too, right?
See, Ann says I taped the packages really good.
She does.
Yeah. See, it's fine. It's fine. The tape's fine.
Lick the envelope. I don't know.
No,
do
we
lick?
don't. We don't lick the envelopes. We just we tape it. We tape everything close.
I come on the envelopes. I ejaculate on them. So don't listen. You got to wear gloves and a condom when you open our packages. All right, let's finish up the stories. Let's like rapid fire through the stories,
Okay.
and get out of here.
All right. Well, according to MMA Mania, Matt Riddle, I'm not sure if you remember his name. He ended up firing back at Dana White, saying, "You literally tried to ruin my career and life." Before WWE NXT standout Matt Riddle built a name for himself as the original bro on the indie pro wrestling circuit, he spent 5 years under contract with the UFC. He competed on 2008's The Ultimate Fighter 7, fought 12 times for the promotion and racked up an 8-3 record. That would actually be 10-3 if he hadn't tested positive for marijuana metabolites twice, overturning 2 of those wins.
That marijuana.
His original suspension was back in the day where some commissions were nailing fighters for any trace amounts of marijuana in their systems. But UFC moved to a much more reasonable 150 ng per milligram threshold in 2013, which Riddle still managed to fail.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Batgirl coming in with the 2-8. Habib time. 5 minutes left in the show.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time
Look
is it?
at Holy shit.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time
Whoa, Batgirl.
Hey Jesse, what time is it?
It's Habib time!
Holy shit, Batgirl. What's up, Batgirl?
Wonderful, wonderful.
That was very nice
Batgirl's
of
the
you.
best.
Wow.
Good to see you, Batgirl. Came in at the last 4 minutes of the show.
It's clutch.
Grateful.
That's a clutch bat. Drop the bats in the chat. Look at them. They're batting it up in the chat. The bat signal. They're sending out the bat signal for the Batgirl.
All right.
All right. Let's get into the story again. So he's back.
Yeah, Riddle called out the UFC on what he considered some pretty serious hypocrisy. Why act like he killed someone when they'd been letting fighters compete with testosterone exemptions? White called Riddle a weak-minded dummy who couldn't pass a drug test. That animosity between the two flared back up in 2017 when Riddle said, quote, "Sometimes I'm like, fuck that dude Dana White because he's an asshole. He was really cold-blooded toward me." In a recent Barstool Sports interview, White responded to all that past drama saying, quote, "I've heard interviews with Matt Riddle and he's very fired up about being let go and everything. At that place in that time where we were, it was the right move. I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he's been successful and he's doing well. I don't wish the kid any ill will. I don't hate Matt Riddle or dislike Matt Riddle in any way. I know he feels the opposite as he should, but I don't wish him any ill will or anything. But no, I don't regret the decision that I made at the time." Riddle's response was anything but chill. This is what he said. "No, listen, I have no regrets," White said. "You know, I've heard interviews with Matt Riddle and he's very fired up about being let go, but at the place and all that stuff that I had just originally read." And then he responds by saying, "Dana, I'm not mad that you fired me. I'm mad because you're a heartless moron with too much money and power and felt the need to call me a loser after you fired me when I was on a 4-fight win streak and had my 3rd child almost bankrupting me. Also, to say it was the right call to fire me is the dumbest thing ever. You literally tried to ruin my career and life because you're a little bald bitch that couldn't control me. So stop lying. It's sad, bro."
Oh, man. That's some hostilities over there. All right. So he's coming back. A little drama. Seems like when people have drama with the boss, it works out in their favor. You've seen it with Ali Quinta, Colby Covington. All right. Scott Coker, what's his thing?
He just
we saw that.
Yeah, basically admits that he wanted Patricio Pitbull to choose Darrion Caldwell, but he didn't when we saw the picks thing, and he was hoping that he would, but
All right.
didn't turn out how he wanted.
So we're gonna rapid fire through the rest of this and get out of here.
Welcome to the newest poster, so original, for ESPN Plus 20, featuring Damian Maia versus Ben Askren. So I don't know if you noticed some sort of common thing going on here, Moss. 2 fighters with 2 different colors going down the middle.
Where's this fight?
Only this time they just added a few scratches to
Why
it.
the icy? Where's the fight?
Singapore.
Singapore.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why they're icy. All right. It looks like, they look like White Walkers.
It looks the same as the frickin' Reyes and Weidman poster.
Yeah, I don't care. Who cares about this poster, really? I mean, this poster is going to be as exciting as the fight, to be honest.
Lazy.
These 2 grapplers, So, lazy poster, lazy fight. Holly Holmes says something?
Yeah, she issued a statement for being forced out of UFC 243 because we were all saying, it's not like her. She said, "I just want to say thank you for all the love. Everybody sending positive thoughts for my injury. If you don't know, I've been injured and I cannot fight in Australia, something that is super heavy on my heart and I'm super bummed about. to go through a whole training camp and not be able to make it to the fight. And not just for me, this is a training camp for Raquel Pennington as well, my opponent who I have a lot of respect for. I don't know the specific terms, but the tendon that attaches my hamstring to my bone, I tore 30% of it last week in training.
Oh, Gaylord.
The good news is I don't need surgery, but 1 week's time is just not enough time for me to be ready to fight. So I'll be rehabbing it and be back at it soon, and I'll let you guys know when the fight is rescheduled. Thanks again for all the love.
Yeah, all right. So what's she, 37?
She's getting up there, yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's... All right, who cares about her?
We saw this last night, Cyborg versus Julia Budd. The title fight is official for a Bellator event this January. There is a poster that Bellator did release on their Twitter account of Julia Budd versus Cyborg. And I got to say, Bellator's poster is actually better than the UFC's. It's a pretty lit poster.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I like it. I think they did a very good job.
Nah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cyborg looks a little weird. As she gets older, she's getting really weird. She's looking like Simon Cowell.
Oh, stop it.
I don't know. Something's wrong. Something's not right here.
Well,
but they look very greased up for this fight.
The fight is scheduled for January 25th. So.
Time's up. Well, that's all right. We'll just briefly go through the stories.
Lastly, Eric Spicely is out of the Brendan Allen fight for UFC on ESPN 6.
What?
I know you were looking forward to it, but he has been forced to withdraw from the bout for next month.
Back to CES. Wait,
Yeah.
didn't he sign a multi-fight contract
With the UFC?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They wish to remain anonymous because the UFC has yet to make an official announcement, but the fight was supposed to take place October 18th on Friday at the TD Garden in Boston. So now I guess they're looking for a new opponent for Brendan Allen, but we're not really sure yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cain Velasquez is in talks with the WWE and other pro wrestling groups, possibly match with Brock Lesnar.
Well, that seems inevitable, huh?
Well, we saw him with AAA or whatever it was, that other wrestling promotion.
I think it's like a Mexican wrestling promotion or some shit.
And now he's finally moving over to WWE, which is widely popular, so that's great for him.
Cain, that's where he should go.
Yeah, I agree.
Why is he going to come back? Listen, he's a shell. I mean, Ngannou's still a beast, but I think he says he's coming back to the UFC, but go to WWE. Make some money over there. Do some fake fighting with Brock Lesnar. You could see he's very agile for a big guy. You know, you see him flipping off the top ropes and doing all that stuff. So go over there. It's actually kind of cool that people from WWE, like wrestling fans, know of Cain Velasquez.
Yeah.
I like the fact that, you know, UFC guys are, you know, getting a little bit more popular in that mainstream WWE world. So go over there, make your money, do what Rousey did, and stop being injured. Just have fun, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Do it for the Chicano. All right. We got to get out of here. This is unbelievable. 69 likes? Hold on a second. This is absolutely atrocious. As my fingers went in Jesse's mouth. 69 likes, and we still have 130 people watching. Let's get to 100 right now, friends. Like this video. What are we doing over here? Let's beat the shit out of the ceiling one more time. We went a little longer. The fucking chat was lit. Let's do this, friends.
You must Chris Cam yourself.
All right, 20 more likes. We could do this. 82 likes. Let's do it. We're 12 away, Jesse. $11 away. We're almost there. Let's beat the shit out of the ceiling before we go off air. Well, that was a waste of time. All right, Jesse.
Aw.
Oh, we got 9 likes. Well, 9 likes away. Should we hang out? Oh, hold on a second. We're 6 likes away. All right, I'm not going to play this game. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Let's get out of here, JBH. We'll see you Wednesday with Devin Clark. We'll talk about Jackson Wink, all that fun stuff. UFC Australia.
Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.